There she is. There she is.
You unlock this door with the key of imagination. Beyond it is another dimension, a dimension of sound, a dimension of sight, a dimension of mind. You're moving into a land of both shadow and substance, of things and ideas. You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
Hello and welcome to Indefinite Lunch in Infinite Combinations, number 207. Yeah, 207 today. Yeah, and we're exploring all of the Twilight Zone. Today we're taking a closer look at the 12th episode of season 4, I Dream of Genie. And I'm not ever going to be able to top that intro, Rod Serling intro. Well done, Scott.
I was channeling my inner Norm Macdonald.
That worked. That worked. Rather than doing Serling, you did Norm. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Well, very good.
It's too hot though. I can't wear the jacket the entire show, so
that's understandable. But it was shocking. It was shocking when I saw it. So I hope everybody enjoyed it as much as I did.
Every girl's crazy about a sharp dressed man.
Scotty's been on the Chesterfield, says Gavin.
Yes. That's who's sponsoring our show today.
Mm.
Yes, thank you, Scotty, or 37 for that. And also thank you to Lawrence from the Wayfair Project who's here. Hello and
howdy. I'm doing fine. Glad to see Gavin Unit in the chat there.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the Twilight Zone episode, but if you took out the Rod Serling or the Scotty R37 and the intro music and everything, I wouldn't know this was necessarily a Twilight Zone episode. This could be like any kind of show that just has a random show. It didn't feel very Twilight Zone-y to me. But
yeah, I didn't. This is the most un-Twilight Zone episode I've ever seen. I kept thinking it's like, oh, I want to watch Bedazzled.
Yeah, no, it's not necessarily bad. It just wasn't Twilight Zone, but that's okay.
Yeah,
and,
it felt like, well, other than there being a genie in it, it felt to me more. There wasn't like a bending of reality so much, except for the wish granting, because they were, after all, dreams.
Yeah, it was all dreams. It was all dreaming,
and they weren't like crossing into some weirdness. Other than, I mean, they were good advisory dreams, great things to think about as far as moral implications are concerned, and how every wish is going to bite you in the butt somewhere. And then, so when you're thinking about them, you're going to see all the possible things that are going to go wrong. And then, but it had a great ending,
Mm-hmm. The ending, the best part.
Yeah. The ending was the Twilight Zone part.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and they did avoid tropes in that instance. So the writer at least didn't want to try to give us something different. And so I Dream of Genie first aired on March 21st, 1963. Of course, it's a punny title based on the song Genie with the Light Brown Hair. And it was written by John Furia Jr. and directed by Robert Geist. And to explain why this is a different kind of episode that doesn't feel as much like the Twilight Zone, it's because Herbert Hirschman, the current producer of the Twilight Zone as of this season, asked him to write a script. And John Furia says, "We had worked together before, but I hesitated. I was not comfortable about approaching the idea in the science fiction format the Twilight Zone had established. I played with the idea of a man who imagines the possibilities and the consequences before choosing one wish." Hirschman liked my proposal, so I wrote the teleplay. What pleased me most was not seeing how the film turned out when it was telecast, but that Serling quoted the introduction I wrote almost verbatim. So there you go. So that explains everything. He didn't want to write sci-fi, so that's what happened. But the Twilight Zone gets supernatural sometimes, so it's fine.
Yeah, but still, this felt, I guess it's because we're used to it. We're used to the story of a genie that presents you with the ability to have, well, whether it's 1, 2, or 3 wishes, you get wishes, but they always bite you in the butt. There's always something wrong. And so we're so used to it, it didn't seem like it was bending reality, really surprising us in any way until the end.
Yeah.
Right. And that didn't make sense.
And
well, but it was
more-
kind of cool. It made you
was-
feel good. And it's like, okay, go home. Happy ending. It's like, oh, yeah, all right.
Well, we'll talk about it. I have a reason. I have an answer. But let's save at least one thing, because my favorite character in this episode is Attila, and that's
The Hun.
that might say a lot about the episode, about the humans in the episode. But yeah, this episode is more like a fantasy, except a fantasy in which you know that you're gonna lose, so you can't even win in your fantasies. And so, yeah, I want to say hello to the chat. Gavin, James Caserta says my wish didn't come true. Oh no, I'm sorry. And hello, humans and other critters. Hello,
James
Snorta Boopus.
Poopus. Gavin.
And Mage Grey Wolf has a life hack for us, completely unrelated to anything we're talking today. Life hack: when the bottle of honey is empty, put milk in it and let the honey residue dissolve in the milk. Then just drink it from the bottle.
That sounds, I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, that's some advice from Mage Grey Wolf. Yeah, he'll want 3 wishes. Yeah, no wishing for more wishes. That's, I did think a lot about the genie from Aladdin Disney movie.
I did not.
No, it's a repeating story,
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like
happened in a lot of contexts.
I was really upset because I was so excited to see Grandpa Joe from Willy Wonka, and he's in it for 2 minutes.
Well, you get to talk to me about it when we get there. I wish I had the powers of the Q from Star Trek TNG. I'm pretty sure I won't need any more wishes other than that.
Well, then
Yeah.
all your fellow Q come after you, and who knows what they'll do to you.
Well,
Right.
and
They'll make you fight in a civil war or something.
Yeah, and all those desert living, boring ne'er-do-wells will find something for you.
Well, that is a question that I wanted to ask everyone, is that if you only had one wish, what would you wish for? And I thought about it for the entire hour that I was watching the show, and I figured it out.
Oh, I didn't want to have to think of that, even though that was the question that I put in the title. What would you wish for?
Yeah.
More
Well,
wishes with no side effects.
Yeah. I wish for something with no negative side effects whatsoever. Doesn't that work?
No.
No,
That's the
because
thing.
Yeah.
it always finds a way, because like you can wish for no side effects. It's implied that it's you, but then you'll have your wish come true. Things are good for you. And then you'll see like half of the world in misery. And you're like, oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's exactly what's gonna. Oh man,
there's always something.
Yeah, and so I'd wish for nothing. Go away, genie. I don't want to wish. James Caserta says, "Yeah, because I like my life. I don't want to mess it up." James
Oh, that's
Caserta
good
says,
for you,
to
Jill.
rich, beautiful, or smart. The college professor chose smart. At which time he said, "I should have taken the money."
But we'll get there when we get there, because I thought it was an interesting assessment of wishing for riches. And it was, I don't care too much for money, because money can't buy me love. And so that I thought that was a good I like, what's his name? It's not George, is it?
It is George
Yeah.
P.
Hanson.
Yeah, something with that. Hanley or Hanley?
Hanley.
Hanley.
Yeah. No, I did appreciate that. I appreciated that George, when he asked for money, he found out that money is boring.
Yeah. Well, actually, I would say that the fantasy dreams get better as you go along. The first one is too long and it's just,
Yeah, it's
ah.
stupid.
But the second one it gets better, and then my favorite is the president. Oops.
Yeah, but okay. And the thing is because this is March of 1963.
Yes.
It's like and because genies are always, looking for that clause, it's like, I want to be powerful. Hail to the chief, because the chief's the one we.
Well,
I
there's
thought
other
that too. I
things.
thought that was going to happen too. I thought about that. I wish for the power to wish for infinite wishes, says Kevin.
Yeah, see, that's not a thing. You can't do that.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
and
Rockin'.
not in
yeah.
these stories, at any rate.
No, have you ever seen a genie story where someone says, I want more wishes, and it works out?
No.
No, well, that's the whole story. Now,
Yeah.
the thing
Yeah.
is, if there's a genie thing that happens in your life where there's no Hollywood writer associated with it, then you don't know what the possibilities are.
Oh, but it reminds me of, what is it? It reminds me of Salma Hayek from Dogma.
Dogma, yeah.
Yeah, and she ends up and she's a muse, and then she figures that she'll leave heaven and she'll go into the world and make her own fortune, and then as soon as she becomes
A stripper.
corporeal, she gets writer's block, and so she can't think of anything else anymore. Like, you're allowed to be human and you can do whatever you want, but unfortunately your ethereal powers are now, it was part of being ethereal, so being mortal is going to take that away. And there's always a catch.
Well,
Like, that's
yeah.
whenever I get a genie story, there's always a catch.
There's always a catch with being mortal.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, and that was a thing. I was thinking, I was like, what would I wish for? And one of the things that I thought about was immortality. And then I
Gotta be
thought that
careful
would be
there.
terrible. That would
Well,
be terrible.
Yeah, there's Longinus, the Roman soldier, that has been written about in many ways. I don't know if there might have been one mention of it in the Bible, so I don't know if it's really canon or not, but Jesus in the abdomen with a spear of destiny, and then he was destined to live forever as a punishment.
But like, immortality is such a difficult one, because don't forget, the earth is going to blow up someday, and then you're just going to be floating through space, constantly suffocating forever and ever. Amen.
Believe me, Captain, immortality consists largely of boredom.
There you are.
Yeah.
Straight from Zephram Cochrane himself.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The man must continue.
Well, yes, and I was trying to see what this actor did, because I kind of liked him. Howard Morris is his name.
Yeah.
And yeah, he did a whole bunch of stuff I don't know about. Oh, he was in The Nutty Professor, the original, not the not the new one.
Not Flubber.
Yeah.
No, Flubber is the absent-minded professor. The Nutty Professor is Jerry Lewis, and then it was remade by Eddie Murphy.
Right.
Yes.
Eddie
and that's
Murphy
where
is the
his
one I
lips
knew.
did flubber a lot.
Well, that's racist.
And there you go. That's what we'll say. Oh, what? He played a lot of voices in Hanna-Barbera
Oh, wow.
cartoons, like the Jetsons.
Yeah.
and the Flintstones. Okay, that's fun.
Yeah, he was very emotive. I liked him as an actor. And he had an air of familiarity, and so
He played Wade Duck in Garfield and Friends. Hello, Brogu. Oh, I love his voice acting work more than his live action. That's great. Okay, I'll stop looking now. I was just curious about that guy.
Yeah, do research. Come on, man.
But he was best known for, the role as the mountain man Ernest T. Bass in the Andy Griffith Show.
Huh.
A rock throwing mountain man.
You know,
nice. Thank you.
I don't think I've ever seen a full episode of the Andy Griffith Show.
Gavin
Neither have I, to be honest with you.
would wish for the staff of truth.
Okay.
Okay, I was trying to find it, but I didn't do it fast enough. Yes.
But if he's the devil, how do you keep him locked up?
With the staff of truth, the one barrier he cannot pass.
Oh, yes. Thank you. Reminding us of better Twilight Zone episodes.
Well, and I'm not saying it's
not a bad episode. It's not a bad episode. It's not bad. It's not.
It is exactly the same as George. It is a milk toast episode.
Yeah, I don't hate it. If I hate an episode, you'll know.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's just so we start a gift shop and some.
Well, that's a nice mannequin.
Yeah, it was. This is a very nice mannequin, definitely. And you get to see the kind of stuff you can buy at the store. And there's a salesman here who says it doesn't matter what kind of items we got. We can dress it up with our imagination and make anybody buy anything, even the stupid little like these jugs. You can make it look like your lady's going to be on a great date with you with wine and everything. And he's oh yeah, he says, a loaf of bread, a jug of wine, and thou beside me singing in the wilderness. And
and the flag of the Federation waving above your head in the breeze.
Yeah.
That sounds good. Hey, wow, now I want these jugs.
Okay,
Genies are bad people.
Phrasing.
There are two of them too.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I didn't think of that.
Exotic.
Yeah. Usually the genies are bad people, but this is a different take on that.
No, he's just tired.
Yeah, he's apathetic.
Yeah, here's the lamp, and he says, "Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to find a real sucker to be able to sell this thing." And then, of course, as if on cue, such a sucker arrives, and so you can get rid of this item from Morocco that he doesn't want.
Yeah, that piano.
This is George, and he wants a present for a lady he likes, who he works with, his coworker. He considers her goddess, like. And so, but he doesn't want to buy her the nightie that is offered to him. So he's sold this lamp instead as a more low key, a continual reminder of your good taste, your individuality, your flair for romance. Note the tarnished metal. It testifies its true authenticity, and only $20. And pretty much you can just times by 10 anything from the Twilight Zone and get a rough estimate of what it costs. So it's about a $200 lamp. Maybe overpaying for it if you don't know that it contains a genie granting magic.
Yeah.
Within it.
Yeah. But also, I do enjoy this. And I've been watching a lot of stuff about salespeople lately. It's been showing up in my algorithms. And this is such a perfect, it's like, it doesn't matter what we have. If you're a good salesman, you can sell it to anybody for any reason. And so I do admire the smarmy nature.
Well, yeah, and the writer actually has a very good understanding of salesmen, because he seals the sale by saying, well, I'll see you soon for the engagement present, and just like to keep George from thinking twice or overthinking it. And he just carries on with wrapping the gift. He doesn't even give him a chance to say no. He's just like, here you go, it's sold, and here it is, and we're wrapping it up.
Yep.
Too late now. Anyway, here's the opening narration. Meet George P. Hanley, a man life treats without deference, honor, or success. Waiters serve his soup cold. Elevator operators close doors in his face. Mothers never bother to wait up for the daughters he dates.
Oh,
Wow.
I can't.
that's harsh.
That's on the daughters
Yeah,
or the
I'm so
mothers, not
sorry.
him.
And just reading that out loud is so hilarious.
it is hilarious. Yeah.
I know. It's like, it can't be his fault.
No.
Fathers find his daughter's virtue intact after a date with George.
I'm so sorry, Rod. I can't. George is a creature of humble habits and tame dreams. He is an ordinary man, Mr. Henley, but at this moment, the accidental possessor of a very special gift, the kind of gift that measures men against their dreams, the kind of gift most of us might ask for first and possibly regret to the last, if we, like Mr. George P. Hanley, were about to plunge head first and unaware into our own personal Twilight Zone.
Hey, Glenn. Good
And
luck
so there
with
you go.
your account recovery.
Glenn has a
Glenn.
problem?
Glenn Schroeder from DS9. I'm sorry, D9V.
Oh. Oh, he's trying to regain his other account. Oh, I'm so sorry you got locked out. That's no fun at all. Oh.
Holy moly.
Brogo loves it when Gomer Pyle yells citizens arrest. And
Yes,
the end
Mr.
of
Furley.
I've also not
yeah.
seen this show.
Yeah.
So anyway, yep.
So anyway,
So we set up a character, this George guy. He has some trouble getting respect from other people. And he's not treated well by others.
Well, you do need somebody to arrest the people for Matlock to go into court.
So we've got Roger.
Sorry.
He's the guy who's up for the promotion, and he's a extrovert. But before Roger shows up, George puts the present on Anne's desk. But then when he hears people approaching, he takes it off the desk and puts it in his desk. And so he chickens out.
Mm-hmm.
And Roger asks why George wasn't at lunch, so he's not hanging around everybody else. Because then the reason why George was buying a present, but he doesn't explain this. Roger complains about the chili at Nick's. I don't know.
The what?
The chili con carne. It was
Oh.
not good. And he expects the promotion. All the while, you can see he puts his feet up on the desk. That intrudes on George's desk space. So more of that disrespect there. But Mr. Watson said that each of us has But Mr. Watson said that each of us with equal seniority would have an equal chance. And Roger says, that is true, old Porgy. We're all equal, but some of us are just a teeny bit more equal than others. And so I only grabbed that one because that reminds me of Animal Farm. And it's something that one of the pigs, probably Snowball, one of them says to the other animals when they realize that things aren't quite equal. And they change their constitution to say
that's a different
all
thing.
animals are equal, but some animals are more equal than others.
Yeah, recognize the quote, but it's a different thing. But in this case, it's like the difficulty is people just energy-wise have difficulty being around somebody who's feeling down on themselves, feeling sorry for themselves as a regular thing. Like regularly being a victim makes it hard for you to be around people. So it's not like he's just mistreated for no reason. It's just like, it's
the energy he brings around. That's true. I agree completely. That makes a lot of sense.
Not saying that you should purposely mistreat him, but I could see why people want to avoid him or just like have some comments here and there, but.
But he mocks George for concentrating on his work and ignoring Anne Lawson. Of course, that's not exactly true. Actually, it seems like every man in this office is in love with her. They all crowd around her and celebrate her birthday.
Mhm.
And yeah, oh, actually, the line is, "You're always thinking about debits and liabilities when there are assets like her around."
Hmm.
And it's Roger approaches her with his present, and he does that thing where you cover the person's eyes while you stand behind them to make them guess who you are, and she
Mhm.
guesses correctly.
Is that allowed in the office these days?
No,
No, not no, 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 not at all.
no.
No,
Office
no.
places are kind of like soccer matches. You don't touch anything with your hands.
No, in fact, this entire scene would have gotten a lot of people in trouble in today,
Yeah.
especially some of the comments they make when she opens her present, and it's like it's this. Anyway, we'll get to it.
Mm.
He says, "Happy birthday to the prettiest girl in the entire office," and she's like, "I'm the only girl."
You're the
And
valedictorian in summer school.
so everybody's wishing her a happy birthday and everything. But also to publicize this episode, this is from the Graham's Jr. book, the Martin Graham Jr. Unlocking the Door to Television Classic. TV Guide features a 3-page article with the actress Patricia Berry and the colorful characters she plays on various TV programs. So they just basically a spread of just all her performances and other things like Thriller, where she portrayed an aging actress, love goddess, who finds that when beauty passes, she has nothing left to sustain her. And then let's see, just more of her different things she did. And that TV Guide, I do not have this issue of TV Guide. If I had thought about it, I could go to the Internet Archives and probably find it.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
particularly care for her. Remember last week when I was like, every
Yeah.
episode there's a hot woman. And they start off this episode
Yeah.
by being like, "You're the hottest woman in the office. I'm the only woman in this office." And it's like, yeah, that's true. Yeah. I liked Attila better than her.
Do you
Yeah.
think it was a
I love Attila.
miscasting or?
No, I think that she is like, she's great in the role.
Mm.
And I think I just was soured on her character because she
Yeah, yeah,
thought
okay.
she was the bee's knees, and then she was the bee's knees in the first wish, and then she slowly. I like how this character or the actress plays
Yeah.
multiple characters, how she slowly
She gets
slides
better.
out of the picture. Like she's not even in the president part.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, she is.
Is she?
Yeah, she plays 4 different roles in this episode.
Oh, I didn't know she was in the president part. I didn't recognize her in the president part.
I think, well, they didn't talk about the makeup they did on her, but is that not her at the end? We'll
I'm
argue
not sure.
about it later.
Yes, we will.
Maybe it's not her. I just thought it was her. But anyway, Roger gifts her with the skimpy nightgown that previously George decided was not good, was too
forward.
Oh, he's a great office present.
Yes.
Yeah. You don't want to. You don't want to get your coworker edible panties. Like, it's not a thing.
That actually happened when I taught at Miami-Dade College.
When you taught?
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't gift anyone edible underwear. We just had a Christmas thing, the game you play where people can steal each other's present when they get pulled out of the hat.
Sure.
They could either take something that was already there or get the present that's currently there. I ended up, because a present was taken, and I got the thing they got at that moment, and it was the edible underwear.
Wow.
Somebody thought they'd be funny, but it is like a bunch of crazy music academics. So.
Oh, okay. What is this?
Somebody got Blazing Saddles, the DVD, which is what I was hoping for.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, what did you end up
bad.
Edible underwear, I told you.
You got the edible underwear?
Yeah.
What's it made out of? Is it like fruit roll-ups?
I don't know. It was something I didn't want to eat.
Well, come on. At
You
least
didn't
it's
try
fresh
it?
out
Like,
of the package.
And it's not like the wife was like, yeah, that's a great idea.
yeah, well, it's not.
It was
You
one
don't have to
size
use it.
fits all. So it's like eating some, I don't know, big edible fabric, whatever. I don't
Oh,
know.
apparently Scooby Pup knows about edible panties.
Hey, Scoob.
I'm sorry, Scoob. You showed up at the wrong moment. Hope you're doing well and recovering and feeling better from your hospital stay.
Yeah.
And oh, what was I gonna say? Oh, yeah, I wanted to read from DOS Thief
Oh.
on the Rumble side. Good to see you, DOS Thief.
Was
Who
there
says, hello?
there's a show hide option. Oh, it went away. I was too slow.
What? Oh,
There was a show
Scooby-
hide thing, a moderation option, and I was too slow. But
is
maybe
there a
someone
problem?
else got it. No,
what?
no. Well, especially it timed out, if anything.
What? What are we talking about?
No, in the chat, there was just a moderation option, and I was too slow to deal with it, and I think it timed out.
Oh,
Either
wow!
that
You
or-
guys dealt with it so quick. I don't.
Or
didn't
somebody
even
in
see
the chat
problem.
dealt with it.
I have no idea what you dealt with.
It was probably a nothing burger.
Oh, okay.
You know
Okay.
your folks are never really bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
they're
and that
so
was
good.
YouTube, so
So, okay, so then I'll track back to what Scooby Pup was saying. Edible underwear is made of one of two things. Scotty mentioned one already. Oh, so fruit roll up is a thing that it could be made out of. Okay.
I'm
Really?
looking. I'm looking, and somebody said beef jerky.
And oh my god.
maybe it's like a caveman like outfit.
The other is made of sweet tarts. Oh wow.
Yeah,
Scooby
no,
Pup
I've seen the
has
sweet tart
knowledge
one.
here.
Yeah, like the candy bracelets, and then you can do that one. But I don't know.
Snurp
I
Snurp
don't
says,
want to
what
investigate this
is
further.
underwear? I don't know. Our tangents are sometimes the best part.
Yeah,
But also,
well, brought to
I
you
did
by.
I was initially trying to say hello to the Rumble chat, of which we do have one chat here from DOS Thief who says, seen all the Twilight Zones. It's always good storytelling, even if the execution isn't always great. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I agree completely.
Well, and also performances. Like I'm gonna poo-poo all over this episode because I find it to be absolutely.
Yeah.
It's like nothing happened until the
It's a
very end.
cartoon. It's
Yeah,
a cartoon.
it's not even a
It's
good cartoon. It's like a
it is a
boring
cartoon.
documentary cartoon.
Yeah.
It's like
Scooby
duck
Pup
and cover.
says you learn stuff working at Spencer's. Oh, that explains it.
Oh,
Thank
that
you for
does.
that. That
Yeah.
clarifies
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Hot topic kind of thing.
Yeah.
See, and
Well,
but
no,
this is,
no. Spencer's is way cooler than Hot Topic.
Yeah,
This
Hot
is-
Topic doesn't have whoopee cushions.
you haven't been lately. But no, and this is the thing. Now that we're on edible underwear, that's the thing, is that my wish, I'm gonna reveal my wish right now, but I have to revise it because it's like, if I had a wish, I would say I want to own and operate a successful video store. And the thing is, because we've already covered that genies will always fuck you at the drive-thru, sorry about the swear,
No.
is it'll probably, like, the genie would be like, okay, you own and operate a successful video store, and it'll be like an adult video store. And so I have to rephrase it to make sure that it's like a Hollywood movie video store as opposed to edible underwear video store.
Yeah, but then
It's- yeah, that's a
Blockbuster will
good-
put a location right next to you and put you out of business.
No, but that's why I
Blockbuster's
would say
coming back?
success. Like, my initial wish was I want to own and operate a video store. And it's like, you can, and you're closed. And then, but then I say successful, and it's like, okay, and it's booby pictures. And so I'd have to say,
You have to think about all the possibilities.
mhm, mhm.
It does. You got to have some daydreams, Scott, and come back to us later.
I
Sleep
got a
on it.
dream. Yeah, exactly.
And I want to say hello to the Comic Relief Crusader.
Hey,
And if
Tristan.
anybody in the chat, I know a few of
And
you
CRC.
have already said your answer. I like the idea of asking for Q powers. That's a fun one. If anyone else has any ideas of what they'd wish for,
You
I'd
humans
love
are
to hear it.
too interested in sexual fetish. I
The
guess we can
coitus.
show that one.
Cats are not pleased with you humans. Oh, okay.
Well, whatever.
Well, you know what, Tristan? It's not our fault. The episode is like that. Like this entire office full of men clearly all want to take this lady. Like it is just it's like I'm not even kidding. It's
No.
if you watch the episode, it's a little bit
Well,
bit
that's what
too much.
happens if it's all men in the office for like 8-9 hours a day, and there's one woman there, and she is even reasonably attractive. Of course, it's like
Yeah, they're all
well. It's
the
like
only
Jennifer
outlet
from.
other than working.
It's like Jennifer from WKRP. She's so used to it that she just rebukes everyone's advances. That's why you find, and this is my sexual harassment advice, is that you find the hottest woman in the office and then find the second hottest woman in the office and pursue the second hottest like it's your job until you can put a ring on it. Too much?
I don't know. It's
Well,
like any genie wish. You'd have to think about it for a while.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I'm just saying, Bailey. Bailey's my jam.
Well, yeah.
Oh boy, are
Well,
we?
You know, friendship.
Are
is
we
a thing.
allowed to mention holes in your chat, Jill?
What do you mean? Yeah.
There are a
Okay.
lot of holes in the desert.
I'll show it then.
What?
There's a lot of moderation today. I don't know what happened with this episode.
Oh, I see it now.
Scoob gets it.
This is well.
You men just want to bleep anything with a hole. That's not true. I've seen many
Goodness
donuts
gracious.
that I don't want to make love to.
I'd like to say hello to Anwin on Rumble, who's stopping by for a chatter this month. Thank you so much for that. And Jim
right.
Evans says, "Hi guys, almost forgot about the Twilight Zone stream today. This really ain't one of my favorite episodes. My favorite one's coming up though soon. It's called On Thursday We Go Home, and it's not just your favorite. It's also one of Stone Rocket's favorites. He will be back on the show for that one.
Which one?
For On
Something
Thursday
about
We
Thursday.
Go Home. On Thursday we go home, but we're gonna have the show on Tuesday. So
I'm gonna have to be on my best behavior.
Yeah,
Oh.
no,
he's
about holes.
He's a gentleman, and I am so happy that he has gifted me 2 of my favorite brides.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so let's go back to the birthday party because the men are joking that she should put on this nightgown. And anyway, they do that. It's kind of uncomfortable, but Anne plays it off. She rolls with it because Sam says, "Can you just picture the old man Watson's puss?" I guess that's his face. When he calls her in for dictation. How about that, huh? And Anne says, "Mr. Watson has a mind for a different kind of figure, Sam." And so she loves the present, but says that he shouldn't have been so extravagant. And then there's just, I think the main misogyny in this episode is always just here at the beginning. But you know what? A lot of you guys have this joke now. Well, after all, a girl only has a birthday once a year until she's 30. And then she has them once every 2 years. And then she
misogynistic.
well, it's not, but everybody always says that. I'm not ashamed of my age. I don't understand why that's the thing.
Oh, you
Anyway.
were having some sort of minor meltdown when you turned your age.
Yeah.
You did. You were like, I don't want to be my age. Yeah, you did. You were fretting.
I don't remember that.
I do.
It didn't happen.
Okay.
Wait 10 years, then you'll fret.
Yeah.
And then Roger receives a kiss. She kisses him, and it's not just like a cute little peck on the cheek or anything. It's a real kiss.
Yeah.
So there it is. Yeah, there's the kiss.
Well, and that it sort of feeds into his first dream, but we haven't even rubbed the lamp yet, so I'm not going to get into it.
Yep. And when she makes a joke back at Roger, he starts kissing her again, and the boss comes and everybody thinks that he's going to be angry and not appreciate this commotion. But it turns out he's there to compliment everybody. Everybody actually did a really great job, and he's going to treat them all to a party at Club Tiki. And
Club Tiki.
And
Club
he gives
Tiki
her some
Marsala.
flowers. Yeah, Club Tiki. I don't know. I've never been to Club Tiki. We never go there in this episode because our hero just goes home and has a plays with his dog.
Attila.
We're getting to Attila. I'm trying to get there. And so when everybody leaves the office, he's touching the lingerie. I'm just kidding. It's just a nightie. I just wanted to throw that in.
Rub the lingerie 3 times.
And then he considers using the lamp as an ashtray since he couldn't have the guts to give her the present he bought for her.
Oh.
And so as we are going home, I want to see the chat is really going. So I need to go.
Yeah, everyone's having an existential crisis about their age currently.
Oh, really? I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm 50. Yeah, that's right.
I'm 50.
I'm 40, and it's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
Well, wait till you're 50.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, Scotty said I had a tantrum, but I don't remember that.
You didn't know, not a tantrum. You just had a little bit of you were like, I don't want to be 40.
Age is irrelevant when you're here for an undetermined amount of time. Yeah, Gavin.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So
it helps take your mind off of aging when you join us for Twilight Zone. That's always
good. Scooby hates being 43. Well, I'll let you know how I feel in 3 years.
Yeah, but come on, everybody. We're all so good looking. Like, I'm happy being my age. Mm-hmm. I look in the mirror and I see, the wrinkles and the differences. I'm a little bit more jowly. Things are different from when I was 20. I think I look better than when I was 20. But I still feel like an idiot 25-year-old.
Well, I guess you're aging well because for me, the main thing is like now and then getting some sensations and like, uh-oh, is this something I need to go to the doctor for? That's the kind of stuff that.
And that's the weird,
Yeah, that's the main thing you got to worry about when you get older.
Youth is wasted on the young, as the adage goes.
Yeah, especially these days.
Oh, of course. They don't drink, don't smoke. What do you do? Goody two shoes. I can't take the kids today because they're just not as cool.
They're not what? They're not cool?
No, they're squares.
Well, what's wrong with being squares?
It's
they're
not hip
squares.
Square.
They're not like brainy Smurf squares.
No, they're like weird. George here. They're
like brown shirt.
Cowards.
Really, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, I'm sick and tired of the kids today.
I don't really pay attention to the kids today.
Everyone has a therapist,
except for my kid. My kid's only.
Yeah, that's fine. Hey, Spidey's here.
Hey. We can still have youth at 50 if you work at it hard. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Spidey is definitely an example of that.
It can happen to you if you're young at heart.
And people tell me that I don't look 50 except for my gray hair. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got a couple of those coming in.
Yeah, looks isn't the big thing about it. It's more of like just making sure the probabilities stay low for issues,
Yeah, exactly.
Issues.
Well, and tangent.
Agreed.
I saw a thing about Ted Danson being on the Frasier reboot. And Ted Danson was like, you know what? Acting like an immature man-child in your 40s or your 50s is kind of okay. But by the time you get 70 and you're an immature man-child, seriously, hang it up. You can't do it. And so I do think that you can hold on to your youth, But if I were, I'm not. Yeah, like there is a certain point where
I
you
don't know
have
if
to
I
start
agree with that.
acting your age. Well, that's all right. Tell me when you're 70.
Mhm.
Actually, I thought when you got much older, that's the time when you can really just do whatever you want because it's
Oh
like,
yeah.
do I even care anymore?
Oh, well, no, because that's comedians in cars getting coffee when it was Jerry Seinfeld and Norm Macdonald. And Norm Macdonald said, I remember when I was a kid and he was, when I'm 70, I'll do heroin. And then he ended up talking to his grandmother and she had a bruise from like here to like here. And it was all, purple and yellow and it was a bruise. And he says, Grandma, what happened to your arm? And she says, the wind.
Yes.
And she wasn't kidding, even though
No.
it is funny.
Yeah. So everybody says,
wind.
oh, when I'm closer to death, I'll be more adventurous. And when you're closer to death, you're going to be holding on to life with your fucking steely grip.
Yeah, against the 40-mile-per-hour wind.
Exactly. Do you want to go
MGM
out? Do you want to
Studios.
go for a walk? No, it's too windy. I might get a concussion.
And hello to MGM Studios on
Hey, MGM.
Rumble. And I see you, Scotty and Wayfair, who said hello over there too.
Yes. We gotta. It's still the beginning of August. We gotta make sure you get enough numbers there on Rumble.
Oh yes. Let's see what the number is at. It says, well, I can't know for sure that that's not accurate. I know I have a few more than that now. It hasn't updated. Let me see. Checking. Now that we mentioned it, I'm looking it up. 17 out of 75. That's great. All right. So Spidey says that he'll still be a man child at 70. All right.
Come on,
Good going.
Spidey. You're a man. You're a whimsical, life-loving man.
And
well, that's what he's saying. He's a whimsical man child.
No, but no
54
child.
and
He's not a
still new.
child. He knows how to do more things than I do.
Yeah. We're functionally immature.
Okay.
Maybe that grandma can give Trump some tips on how to not to get bruised in the wind. Yeah.
Trump got bruised in the wind?
I don't know. That's what Christian said. I don't pay attention to the news.
Neither do I. It makes life a lot more enjoyable.
Yes. I solved a lot of problems by turning that off. I finally get to start up my podcast again this weekend. Great.
Nice.
I'm so glad you're feeling better. That sounds
Invite
fun.
me,
Fantastic.
Scoob.
Yeah. She does have guests on. She does have messenger somewhere,
I will.
X.
Well, and now is like, if you do want to message me, please feel free. I get notifications now because I'm a real boy. I paid $7.
You didn't get notifications before?
No, they never gave me notifications, but now I have notifications.
I get notifications every time someone posts in one of Jill's groups.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was able to turn it off. I had to one time, especially, when the Supergirl thing was heating up because there was like post. It's like ding, ding.
Oh,
ding,
that reminds
ding,
me.
Ding.
Thank you
It's
so
time
much.
to fight. It's time to fight in my group chat.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
No, I
goodness.
avoid
Okay.
that. I really just don't care. So I avoid it.
On.
Scotty will scare away my viewers, says Scooby Pup. That doesn't bother me.
No, he hasn't
I
scared
don't guess
anyone away yet.
on.
Well, if you don't want me, that's cool.
I
I'm fine with
don't
that.
wear guess.
I'm fine with that. Ba-ba-ba-ba.
All right. So let's get back to Scotty's
September
doing
10th. I'm not going to order it now.
September 10th.
Yeah, that's
What's
when
in
Supergirl
September?
comes out.
Okay, so when he gets home, he finds the one person who can brighten his mood, his best friend ever, Attila. And I wish I could have this dog.
Me too.
He's so cute. And oh man, he's just got the best face in the world.
Well, and it's so funny because I want a new dog because, as everyone knows, all the dogs that I've ever owned have passed on, and I need a new one. And I'm going to name it not Attila, but George, after this guy.
George the
Really? Why are you
Hun.
gonna?
I think George would be a fun name for a dog.
George.
And even if it's a lady
George.
dog, it'll be short for Georgina.
Yes.
Wow. It is a cute dog, says Julie Evans. Yeah, this is the best part.
Oh, yeah.
YouTube flagged that for a review. Oh, Scooby Pups.
What
Oh,
got
I'm sorry. I should be
flagged?
watching for that because I've been dealing with the flaggings. Well, YouTube
No, but it
doesn't
wasn't
like
even a
talking
bad.
about holes and edible things.
No, but this one wasn't even a bad comment. All Scooby Pup said was, "I still need to do my lady special." And
Wow. What exactly is that? The lady.
I
she
don't
means
know.
she means it's just a live stream. With,
Eric. I'm the
I don't know, but
guitarist.
I'm feeling my age now.
Yes.
it's just her lady special is just a live stream where
Oh,
you only have
that makes sense.
women.
That makes sense.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
ladies' night
girls
out.
only.
How dare you assume my gender?
Targ the Targ. I still want a Targ. I want a little Targ. Somebody get me a warthog and put spikes on it for me.
No. No.
A stuffed one, not a real one.
Which
No,
one is the
yeah.
warthog? Is it Timon or Pumbaa?
Oh, I think that's Pumbaa.
Pumbaa?
Chimona.
Timon's the meerkat, right?
So
Sorry.
yeah, essentially Attila.
This is an amazing episode. That's how awesome this episode
I know.
is.
We're like,
veering
let's
all
try
over
another
the place.
tangent here.
Well, yeah, it makes things more fun.
Yes.
And but I do like Attila. He's of course named after Attila the Hun, as Wayfarers already mentioned,
Yes.
and that's fun. You know,
But
the
he is a great
fur.
dog. What kind of dog is that? Is that like a Scottish Terrier?
It's I think it's some kind of mixed breed with Scottish Terrier, because you can totally see that in his face, but something else.
Well,
and I love that.
Can we see? I need a reminder. Just
Yeah, let's see Attila.
First,
I know Jill is minimal with the slides.
yeah.
Oh
but,
no,
okay,
Attila's
so
in a box, or at least it's
Oh.
Gwyneth Paltrow's head.
That's a
It's-
nice
no,
bow.
the magic lamp is in the box, and
Yeah.
so he has a little session where he's looking through the telescope, pretending
At
Attila can
who?
look to.
Which neighbor is he looking at? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking at the moon. He sees that it's a full moon. He's not spying on anybody. He's a good boy. I mean, a good man. And here's a good boy.
Yes.
He's a good boy.
He is a good boy. Look at him. He's the goodest boy. I want to adopt him right now. But, you know, he's not here with us anymore, unfortunately. But if I could get a dog that looks like this, I want him.
That
Well,
is
yeah.
depressing. Whenever you watch a television show or a movie from the 1960s, you can guarantee that the dog.
Well, anymore the people too. It's sad.
Nah, come on. Michael Caine is still alive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hang on a second. I should check.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't want to jinx it.
Oh,
You-
my
you better
gosh.
check.
Yeah. But anyway, we get an assortment of Attilas in this episode, just as a bit of a spoiler. So, so this is still the best one, even after looking at all the rest of them. This is still the best one. There's another one that I think it's cute, but he's too big. Like I
No,
wouldn't
he's a
want horse
mixed
for a
breed dog here. Yeah,
Yes,
he's just a mixed breed. So
mixed breed is perfect. You know,
they
because
last longer. They live
they're
longer.
healthier. Yeah, they're healthier, and I think they're cuter.
They're not all a bunch of inbreds
Exactly.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
like royal families and
Yeah.
people from Alabama.
Yeah. Wait, leave
No,
the
I'm
Alabamies
sorry.
alone.
Bad. Well, it's an internet meme.
Michael Caine was a dog once. Is that true? I mean, not literally, but like, did he
Well, maybe
voice
he was a
act a dog?
masher. Maybe.
The dog has a ghost on its chest. What? Oh, I
The
didn't
dog-
notice that. Okay, I guess you could say that.
The dog is wearing edible underwear.
Okay, no, no,
Oh,
no, Scott.
Dog.
we're not
Bad
going
dog.
there. We're not going there. Edible
Hello, Jim
underwear and
Matthews.
fur. Eek.
I know, right? Wait,
Michael Caine was in Dirty Rotten Scoundrels.
true. Thank you, Scoob.
Yes.
Very cool.
And
very cool. Good to know.
That film I
Michael
liked,
Caine was also in Jaws 4: The Revenge.
no, what was Secondhand Lions
Oh, is that the one
with
with Robert Duvall?
Duvall? Yeah.
And Haley Joel Osment, right?
I don't
Well,
know. I
there's
don't
a-
know
I'm gonna
children's
open this.
names.
Well, he's an adult now.
I'm sure, but
Yeah, people do grow up. It did
We are
take time to happen.
so off of the reservation right now. We have no
Who
idea.
cares?
Anyway, so George.
Anyway, the lamp is shaking and the dog is barking at it, and so then he's barking at it, but then he also is scared of it, so he runs off under the couch. Oh, but
Right.
look at that face! Look at the thing.
yeah, that's got
Got a lot of
almost
shots of the
almost
dog.
a schnauzer face. Yeah, that really is a mix.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
And there he is. Now he's scared. Oh. This is like, I feel like this is home movies, even though this isn't my dog. I literally got every single shot of him. He's anyway, the box is shaking. George also confides in his dog and tells him about, well, I wonder why all these humiliating things always happen to me. You know, other people are born with a silver spoon in my mouth, but I was born with egg on my face.
That is a brilliantly written line. I love that.
Mhm. And he admits to Attila that he could not bring himself to give Anne the present, and says that people, especially Roger, consider him a patsy and a jerk. And I was like, wait, he's not a jerk. In fact, he's the opposite of a jerk. He's actually too nice. And so it turns out that in the 60s, jerk didn't mean that.
Right.
Didn't mean like a mean person. It meant more like a loser.
Yes. It's kind of like
but-
stooge. Stooge doesn't mean the same thing that it used to. A stooge now is like, I don't know, a conniving bastard kind of thing now. But like a stooge back in the day, it's kind of like geek. It's like back in the day, you were a circus freak if you were a geek. And now it's like, I like Nintendo. And, oh, you're a geek.
Mm-hmm.
And so there has been an evolution of the idioms.
Yeah, which type of jerk was Steve Martin?
Oh,
in the movie?
and that, like, he was a simple fool, like a clueless dummy.
So it's been in our lifetimes it has changed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Because jerk now, I think when I think of a jerk, it's like mean spirited.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And that's the opposite of George, really.
Yeah.
And so,
Well, don't
so, of
forget, like
course-
soda jerk, like that was a low rent,
Oh, that's true.
counter help.
Oh, anyway, George tells his dog Attila to be brave. It's really cute. It's a
simpleton.
good
Yeah, no,
exchange.
that makes sense.
So the gifts keep shaking, and he realizes him and his dog are the same because they're afraid of stuff. And he opens the box and he shows Attila that all it has is an old lamp. And Attila just runs off the couch and starts barking again. Because of course the dog knows that there's something in the lamp. And so, of course, as you also do in all of these genie stories, is rubbing the lamp. Like, oh, look, this lamp. It would be nicer if it were cleaner. Let's clean it up. And that's, the same thing. Same thing.
You gotta rub them.
Yeah. And then
Jesus, man,
that, of
I was
course,
going to go there, but I didn't want to.
I didn't.
it's
really
better
go
that
there.
I'm glad that Wayfair did it because he didn't.
Because
he
I
did
would have,
it the right way.
done worse.
And so we've got
Sorry.
the small pyrotechnic explosion that goes off to bring out the genie. Very
Now,
nice.
is there a specific way you gotta,
Rub
stroke that lamp in order to get
I
it
think
to
it's-
do what it?
I think it's just regular. Like I only have I have a teacup here, but I think it's like sort of like rub it with your sleeve kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's usually how you call the genie out to make a wish. And
And he
so-
sits.
Okay, so Albertson, what's the name
doesn't
of the
even
actor?
sit
Grandpa
properly.
Joe? It's
Oh,
Albertson.
okay. Albertson, okay.
I think is his
Hold on.
name.
I have it here. Mhm.
I have it here too, but I forgot to put it where I usually put it, so I can't.
And I didn't put it where I usually put it either.
Okay.
Ooh.
No, but I usually have like
Yes.
anyway, never mind.
Yes, it's the genie, Jack Albertson.
Jack Albertson. Yeah, no, and he's been in another episode.
And he wants this guy to be named Jack too.
Yeah, I tell you, Jack. And you know what? And that is, it's so good because it is so indicative of a genie. He's like, oh, so you don't want to change your name. It's like he wants to get off work.
That's the best
so
joke
quick.
in the entire episode.
It is the best joke in the entire episode. It's like, all right, fine, we'll keep talking. I don't care. But yeah, no, and his shoes, which are traditional, it's like, you don't look like a genie. It's like, oh, we updated things. And I like how that sort of what's it called? Updates the genie mythology, and also the you don't get 3 wishes because of inflation or whatever. It's like,
Yeah, it's inflation.
Yeah.
People got too greedy with the wishes, and
Yeah.
so and of course he does wear modern clothing except for his shoes, the velveteen muckalucks.
Yes.
Muckalucks?
Muckalucks.
Muckalucks.
Aren't they from up in your region, Scotty? The Inuit?
Mucklucks?
Yeah, mucklucks. It sounds like an
Yeah, I
Inuit
think they
word.
are Inuit. I think they are Inuit. But back in the day, they would call them Eskimos.
Oh yeah, back in the 60s.
Yeah, but
I don't know. Inuit sounds more like an insult.
Well, I do like this
Inuit.
part where normally a genie will just delight in the ignorance of the wishers. This one will he actually tells you, no, it's a very bad idea to have money, to wish for money, to wish for wealth, or to wish for love. And because if you wish for money, it'll be taxed, and well, but that doesn't matter. Just wish for 100, 1,000 times more than you need, and then the tax won't matter. But anyway, they and then he considers wishing for love, and Jeannie calls him some kind of kook.
Well, here's the problem, and this is where a lot of people run into issues. Whether it's potions or wishes or anything where you're trying to bring the occult into love or some sort of power or magic, sorcery into love, then you're dealing with changing someone's free will, which will always bite you.
yeah. Like, have you seen Obsession?
Exactly. No, and I don't know if I want to.
Oh no, it's one of the worst experiences you can ever have. It's such a good movie. But it is like that. Like I don't know. Like I do not. That's why I like in Aladdin. It's like I can't make anybody fall in love with you. That does not work. And I can't bring anybody back to life because that's bad. That's bad. I can't kill anybody because that's also bad.
Well, it violates any kind of normal moral laws that we have, like changing somebody's own mind, and it's like no.
Yeah, I would never want that. I would never want to, because the thing is that you fall in love with someone if you have a bad case of unrequited, and then you ask like heavenly creatures or satanic demons to change the mind of someone. You're going to find that they adore you and they're not the person that you fell in love with in the first place. Because
actually there was a Twilight Zone episode exactly like that. Do you remember that one where the devil came around and there was somebody who wanted that lady to love him, and she did, but she over loved him. She just was pawing at his feet like a dog. So
yeah.
And then there's one
exactly what happened.
There's one, what was it? The Jezebel. which had a love potion sort of thing to it too, with the witch.
Mhm.
I
don't
just
I
remember
can't. I
that?
can't. All I can remember is a leopard.
Oh yeah, but that's the thing. She turned into a leopard because she wanted that guy to love her, I believe, and she became a witch because she
Oh,
was
right.
casting a
Yeah,
spell
you
on
can
him.
have this. You can have this love potion, but you're gonna. There will be consequences.
Oh yeah,
That she becomes a were leopard. There's
consequences.
always a
Monster
cost.
Kenneth.
There's
I'll
always a
still be
cost to
rich.
magic. But the thing is, usually we see this happen, these consequences happen in most of these stories. But in this case, he actually dreams of exactly the way that that it would
Yeah.
be like I don't know how to put it. He
Well,
knows his mind knows that it's not going to work out and how exactly as we've already described it.
Well, I think it's interesting when he does sort of fall asleep as he's mulling over his options. He's like,
Mhm.
okay, so I can't ask like love. And I like what the genie says. And it's like, don't wish for love, find love.
hmm
Mhm. Yeah,
Like,
it's a
that's
nice
the
genie.
best.
This is the
That's
nicest genie I've ever seen.
like, and that's the thing. And not look for love, you find love. Love will find
Mm.
you. Yeah, you can't hurry love. You just have to wait.
Yeah. And
Love
And
of
ain't
work
course
on
easy. It's a
yourself
game
in
of
the
give and
meantime.
take.
And work on
and of course
yourself in the meantime, because it's hard to fall in love with someone who's just so
Well,
has
yeah.
such a negative spirit about them.
Well, and what is
An empty cup cannot quench anyone's thirst.
oh wow, that's good. Yeah. But that's the thing. even people who like when you put someone on a pedestal and you'll never be able to reach the pedestal, the top of that pedestal. So, and if you're just worshiping someone, it's not going to work out. It's not going to be a good time. So, I really appreciate. He's a friendly genie. He is a trickster though. He is a trickster. You don't want to change your name, do you?
well, and he says don't call me back until you're ready, because next time you call me you have to make your wish. So he's giving him some rules. He doesn't want to really talk. He just wants to give him his wish.
So Jack Albertson was paid approximately $7,000 to do absolutely nothing in this episode except for sit on the back of a couch and wear weird shoes.
And and be and wear weird shoes.
And when I say
Okay.
$7,000, I adjust that to inflation. It was probably about $200.
Mhm.
Love is also human.
Human. I worked
I
with
worked
an
with
Eskimo in
an
the Yukon.
Eskimo. And he identified as such, as a genie or
As
as a
an
jerk?
Eskimo.
As an
Or-
Eskimo.
Oh,
and-
okay.
Yeah. One of my favorite things that I learned from George Carlin is that the Italian for the natives, which is a misnomer, for Indians, it is derivative of the Italian indios, or of God. And so I do appreciate I like the phrase Indians because it does mean sort of God's people. And so I think that's far more flattering and reverential than any of the politically correct or
As long as
sanitized ways.
as long as people know that when they're saying it.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
So one nice way to save some money on your special effect is just play it backwards. And that's
Oh,
nice.
come
I love
on.
it.
Of course.
No, I like it. No, I'm not complaining. I love it. I
Yeah.
think it looks beautiful.
This is like the cloud in Obsession from Star Trek.
Yeah. So anyway, the genie just warned him, don't wish for wealth. Don't wish
Sleep
for
on
love.
it.
And so what does he do? He sleeps on it and he dreams about wishing for love and
I'll
wealth, even
give
though
you
the
an
genie just
answer
said
in
not
the
to.
morning.
Right. And so now we enter the part of the episode where nothing fucking happens for the rest of the episode.
Well,
because
Attila's
it's all
there.
just
In the
about a man
dream world.
fantasizing.
Yeah, but Attila's there, sitting under the table being cute.
It's
Hey,
in
Old
the
Man
dream
Bird is here.
world.
Hello, Old Man Bird.
Yeah, Old Man Bird. Hello, Old Man Bird. Hope you're having a good day today.
So anyway, I'm gonna go have a cigarette while George is being a cuck.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, like he even tries to be unfaithful in his own fantasy, and he still couldn't even do that successfully. Scooby Pup says the movie The Craft, a young witch wanted a guy to love her. She casts a spell on him, and it works, but he also starts stalking her, etc. Yeah, he loves her too much. That's exactly, yeah, that's
yep.
the way it goes. Because it's not real love, it's just an enchantment.
Oh, yeah.
And Faye Dunaway is in Network, according to Trishan.
Really?
He preferred Eskimo to Inuit, asks Nordabubis. I didn't even get that. That went over my head completely. That it was.
Yeah.
I forgot that Eskimo was the Canadian version of Indian. In terms of
Yeah, and
people
then
trying to
Inuit
avoid
is
using
the
that word.
preferred term since the 90s, but as with all preferred terms, it's like some of the people say, well, no, I don't prefer that.
Yeah, and especially if that is the person with that
Yeah,
label,
yeah,
they're
yeah.
going to be the one who gets to decide
Just
for
call me by
themselves.
my name.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I always say. That's what I always say. It's like, okay, what would you call this person? I don't know. What's their name?
Well, I mean, after all, you are half Vulcan.
Mhm. They did that with American Werewolf in Paris. The transformation scene was filmed in reverse. And The Craft, that is Bell Book and Candle. I have not seen it, so interesting.
Faye
This
Dunaway
is
is in Network. Yeah. I remember seeing Network, but I wasn't paying attention to the actors' names and stuff as I do these days now that I stream. But yeah, William Holden there also. Those are two main actors. Legendary line.
Mhm.
What was it? I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore.
Mhm.
It's a movie that you could definitely learn from. Network is. That's how
Wow.
they control the world, is through money.
Well, yeah, and if you don't know the movie, you know that line.
Mm-hmm.
Although I
Yeah.
also agree with you in the Rumble chat where you say that a dog is better to talk to than an AI agent. That is just
Yeah, he
fact.
was there talking to the dog like most people today would talk to an AI.
Mhm. Exactly. You can tell your dog all these secrets, and unlike an AI agent, he's not going to keep it in a database and reveal it to advertising agencies.
And they'll tell you when you're full of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll give you a look. And so okay, let's get to the actual daydreaming because there's a lot of daydreaming to get through. And so George is amazed he can have anything in the world, but also considering that he only has one wish, he has to think about it. So he's sitting in this chair now where his daydreams begin. And we even get to see what's in his mind with all these little bubbles here. And so he considers um, becoming the first man on the moon, which isn't a bad idea. That sounds fun. And actually this is the apparent, what the heck? What happened to all my notes? Did this
I didn't do it.
who took all my notes? Anyway, I think I think maybe it's just misplaced. But this is supposed to be the same helmet from the last episode that we watched. You know, the fun one with the parallel
Ah,
universe.
yeah. Since I can't see it, I'm not remembering it right now.
Yeah. Well, I can help with that.
Oh, okay.
There-
Thank you. Thank you very much. Ah, yeah,
So
yeah. It has the tubes on. I don't remember if the tube was just on one side in that one or if it was on both sides there, but yeah, good reuse.
Yeah. Yep. It's from Parallel. Mm, okay. So, oops. Oh, because I put the note in the wrong spot. That makes sense. Yeah.
That does happen.
Okay. So he wants to be the first man on the moon. Then he wants to be a scientist, which also wouldn't be a bad idea. Like he never goes for the cool things. Like these
Well,
things are actually what I want to
well,
see.
being the first man on the moon, yeah. How about the first man on the moon who survives the attempt and, some other
Right.
things too? You need some clauses there for your protection.
Hmm. Yeah, but these were the daydreams I wanted to see of him being a scientist or on the moon. It would have been more fun. Even general would have been better than what we get. And then he imagines being married to Anne. What if I was her husband and she was a famous Hollywood movie actress named Anne Alexandra? And he figures he can be a perfect couple with her.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Without even knowing her. Well, I guess
I like the idea
partially
that
for
you
work.
Yeah, partially, but he doesn't really know her. You're absolutely right. You're right the first time. But I don't know if it's an established rule in this one that you can't wish for love, but you could wish to be married to somebody, but you just can't wish for them to love you
Yeah,
back.
love
So
and
that's exactly
marriage, love and marriage
and
go
so that's
together
exactly
like a horse and carriage.
that's
Sorry.
exactly how this goes. Is that she's married to him, but it doesn't seem like she loves him. And so you got one without the other. And Julia has to leave in a few minutes. I'll try to come back in here next week if I don't have to work. Thank you, Julia, for coming along and
Thank you.
listening. And I'll see you next time. It's good to check in with you and to see your opinion of the episode. I'm always looking forward to that. He looks like Jack Lemmon. Okay. Okay, so he's imagining being married and she's getting her makeup done for the last day of shooting this big movie. And it's been 6 months since they got married, but they still haven't gone on their honeymoon. What kind of crazy person? Well,
Yeah.
anyway, you're supposed
Well,
to go on
too
your
busy
honeymoon.
filming. And next
You're
she
supposed to go
has Beowulf.
I know. Well, yeah. She was supposed to they're supposed to go you're supposed to go on your honeymoon right after the wedding.
Oh, I know.
But it's been 6 months, and like you said, now that the movie's over, he thinks that they're gonna get to go on their honeymoon, but
No.
she's gonna be asked to be on Beowulf to and just like, why don't you make Beowulf your honeymoon? That's a bad idea. Not a
Up in
good
the
idea.
fjords. I'd like to
I
go to
hear
visit
something
the
very loud
fjords.
happening out there, and I want to make sure everybody's okay. So this is the last day of summer. Kids are going back to school,
Okay.
but and
I'll
I'm
hold it down. I've been
mildly
forewarned.
disturbed.
All right, folks. Well, I'm trying to remember here why this gentleman is dressed like a painter. I don't know. He's got that painter's hat on, a beret, and well, I don't know. Maybe it was just the times. He's an artiste. So yeah, that's the thing. There's always a side effect if you wish for love because it breaks some rule to reality. Basically, every human being has their own free will. And if you try to change someone's free will, it comes back on you tenfold. And so he wishes for the marriage, but that leaves the opening there where it's not a loving marriage. So he basically
Yeah,
pays
it's
for that.
really not a loving marriage. Holy crap. Is this not a loving marriage? This is really painful.
Mm-hmm.
He tries to kiss her, but he can't because it's her last scene and she doesn't want her makeup smudged. And this is the only time that excuse makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And other times it seems more like, oh, it's almost like she's like, I'd like you as a last resort or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. All the other times she rebukes his kiss, it is obvious she just never wants to kiss him. And
Mhm.
I'm not sure if she ever kissed him. I wonder if when they actually got married, she's just like, "Oh no, you can't do that. We're married. We're getting married here, and we're
You
gonna
may
have
now
pictures."
kiss the
And
bride.
you can't
No.
kiss the bride because we're
That
gonna
was
have
not one of my
pictures.
vows.
Makeup is gonna get messed up, and it's you can kiss me on the forehead because that's what happens later. It's just it's ridiculous. Anyway, he complains, makeup all day, beauty creams at night, and she goes off to complete her scene. And the next time we see the couple together, they arrive at home and they go directly to their bedroom. So this isn't from the living. We don't see their living room, and so
Mhm.
either that or they have a bed in their living room. But I think it's just their bedroom.
All sorts of animals living on the bed.
Yeah, yeah. She's got a lot of stuffies that you have to throw off the bed before you actually go to sleep because it's just their addition in the way. And so Anne refuses the kiss again and goes
Mm.
to and it just says, "Oh, I'm so tired and now I've got to get ready for the party." And she puts cream on her face, but he tries to kiss her and gets cream all over his face. And she tells him to kiss her forehead. She's just heartless Anne.
Well,
And
yeah.
she's gonna go take a shower, and she doesn't want his back rub or any of his affections. She just asks him to walk the dog. And so we get our next Attila. So our next Attila is this is the only part I care about this episode. I don't care
Mhm.
this entire first sequence is not that great, but there here we get some kind of toy poodle-ish looking dog or something. I'm
Mhm.
not sure exactly. It's something I think that's close enough.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but yeah, we'll say small yappy.
Small yappy dog, yeah. One you can stuff inside a very large purse if you had one. And
Or could be a purse.
oh no.
I don't mean that literally.
No,
Haven't
I
you seen like poodle purses before?
know. Oh, no.
They're like stuffed. They're not real. They're just.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Canadian Spider-Man says that his Eskimo buddy hates the term Inuit and says it's made up by the government just to cause division. Mhm.
Hmm.
Interesting perspective. Some people are not sure what to call me, but most prefer not to call me at all. The Craft is a great movie about four teens who want to be witches.
Yeah, I looked it up here on IMDb. I guess sometime
Mm.
I might check it out. I don't recognize any of the names except for Nev Campbell. I've heard that name before, but
Oh, about 5 minutes ago, Brogu had to go. Well, I hope you have a really great day, Brogu, and we'll see you next time. Bye, Brogu. Bye. What? Kids are going back to school? It's August. It's literally the middle of summer. I know, but this is Texas and we do everything. We let the kids out early and we put them back to
yeah,
school
same
about a
thing in
month early.
Florida. I remember in Pennsylvania when I grew up, it was after Labor Day. Labor Day was the symbol back to work, you know. So, but no, they
Mm,
start earlier than that in Florida and just about everywhere, I guess, anymore.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hold on just a minute.
Uh-oh, you got
We're okay.
noises.
What noises? Do you hear some noises?
No, that's why you left last time. I was just guessing.
Oh,
Maybe you
okay.
had
Yeah.
more noises.
No, it's okay. I was just taking care of something. Old
Don't
Man
you
Bird
hear
says,
them?
"Thank you for that public service to Canadian Spider-Man. Nothing is cooler than being a Spider-Man these past 2 weeks. I got my tickets for Spider-Man. I will see it on Sunday."
Hmm.
Poodle Purses sounds like a silly punk band. Funny, YouTube didn't censor that one. Well, I did. Canadian Spider-Man. I did. So okay, enough of the poodle. Let's go to a party. Oh my god. Even now that she isn't going back on set, she rebukes him and goes to have a bath.
That guy has no ass.
Oh. I never noticed until you pointed it out.
You know what? And it's kind of a weird thing from the 1960s is that, like, I always carry my wallet in my back pocket. In the 60s, no one did that. It was always like a breast pocket in a jacket. It's kind of like the same thing as wearing a hat.
I've
Anyway,
always done front
Oh,
right pocket.
really front right? It's always hip pocket for me for my wallet.
It just
That's
feels
why-
weird when I sit down because it's like there's a
Oh, yeah.
bulge there.
Well, yeah.
well, so Tristan says that he has the figure of Hinkle, I suppose. So anyway, we don't really
That's
talk to
not
this
right.
guy
That
that
boy's
whose
not
butt
right.
we're not really, we don't really get to know the man with no butt. We're here at the party.
See, if I could mash together all of the Georges who make the wishes, I think this is his best outfit. With the sunglasses and the suit, he looks awesome. He is
Yeah.
very confident. He does love his wife, but he is as you would say, an observer of his wife's love for other people.
Yeah,
And
love for other people, not for him. She loves everybody except for him.
See, and this is the weird thing. This is the part of the episode, and I was like, so you didn't even make a wish, and your dream sucks?
Yeah. So, because I feel like this episode is largely fantasy, but it is the opposite of fantasy. It's like,
Yeah. Like if he was
don't know what to
being
call it
taught
exactly.
lessons by the genie in all of these sort of things, like they start the episode and Grandpa Joe is like, you only get one wish, and then they proceed to show us 3 wishes. And it's like, okay, so he's deciding, I guess, which one of these things would be the best. And then he eventually, by the end of each vignette, it's like, all of your dreams are awful.
Well, and he just has a strange penchant for a realistic perspective on how his fantasies will go. So he doesn't have a pie in the sky.
Well, and we still get
ability.
Raj. Like we still
Yep.
get all of the people from his real life sort of populating his failed aspirations. But I do think like, and it frustrates me, and the only thing that really redeems the episode is the fact that the performances are great, and the characters are like, oh yeah, no, I get what you're sliding into. And this is the part of the episode where I was like, I wish I were watching Bedazzled.
I haven't seen Bedazzled.
There's 2 of them, and I prefer the Brendan Fraser one because it has Elizabeth Hurley as Satan.
Ooh.
But yeah, but this is just so. However, I don't want to talk smack about the entire episode because I think that this is the best directed part of the episode. Like there are depth of field situations happening. Like this is really visually dynamic. And so while the story falls flat, I think the performances and the direction really elevate it.
Yeah, you feel like you're at a party.
Yeah.
The timing is right.
I was thinking of that like Peter Sellers movie, The Party, and I was like, oh, this is kind of like a mini The Party.
Well,
great.
Jason Love says, hail and hello, Jill, Scotty, and Lawrence. Hello to you, Jason Love. And also, Old Man Bird, did you watch? I know you don't watch The Twilight Zone, but you actually are very predictive here. If he wished for $1 billion, I bet he could fulfill a lot of other people's wishes.
Oh,
that is actually foreshadowing for the live stream. Thank you.
That sounds like communism.
Well, or other people might say altruism.
Yeah. Well, those people.
Well,
I have a bridge.
I think much of
it's not communism because it's your money and you're giving it away of your own
voluntarily.
Yeah, it's voluntary. no, communism forces people to give up their money by gunpoint.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not. Hey, come on. I'm sorry. It was a bad joke. I am not
Oh, no, it's not a
I'm
bad
not
joke. I just wanted to
a
correct
political
it.
scientist.
I'm not either.
You're a
No,
scientist.
Although we
though,
have
so you're
one in the
halfway
chat.
there.
but no, communism shouldn't be associated with altruism because
Oh,
it's really just
communism isn't
another.
altruistic.
It's really just another scam.
Well, and
So-
let's not get into it. It's a Twilight Zone. We don't have
Okay.
to solve communism today.
No, it's fine.
No, there'll be other
So
episodes.
anyway,
Yeah.
George has to share. Well, speaking of communism, George is being told he has to share Anne with the world, and that
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and that
Yeah.
she needs to be in this guy's next picture, Beowulf.
Mm.
And so yeah, because lots of people count on her.
See, but also George's wish is at one point he is helping somebody because he made, I don't even know the woman's name.
Anne Swanson or something.
Okay, Miss
Lawson.
Swanson. Miss Lawson, like, does make her the most successful actress in the world. He just wants to be like her hanging on husband. And then they're not even
that's what he
married. They're
thought.
engaged.
Really? I thought they got married
Well, they're
because they were
just about
supposed
to
to do
go
a
on
honeymoon.
right?
No, they're married. They're married.
Okay. They just
They're
got
all
married.
They got married, but it's been 6 months and they still haven't been on their honeymoon. You
Right,
were not here
right.
when I explained this already.
I'm sorry. So no consummation of the marriage is what you're
No
saying.
consummation. I don't even know if they kissed. I was saying maybe she had an excuse why they didn't kiss at the wedding because the way that she avoids his touch is extreme.
Okay, so in the movie Bedazzled with Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley, he asks to be like an intellectual sort of writer. He wants to be a successful author who will attract the woman that he loves. And he does become a successful author who is pursued by the woman that he wants to impress. And then the punchline, spoilers, is that he's gay. So he ends up taking the woman into the bedroom, and his husband is in the bed, and it's like, oh, what are we doing? Are we doing this again? And it's really, really hilarious. And so in this one, though, it's just a guy who sees that his wife is cheating on him constantly, and that's terrible.
That's horrible.
Oh, well, thank you for that movie synopsis, Scotty.
It's only a part of it. It's only a part of it.
Okay.
He didn't know.
I'm going to send you the trailer.
I think Scotty's
his
allergic to
wish
talking about
made
this
him
episode.
gay, huh?
Well, no, but it actually really, really works. Okay,
It does,
and then there's
it does work, but we haven't got there yet.
There's another part where
Your
he's
head's
like,
up.
I want to be a famous athlete. And he's this like 7-foot tall basketball player, dumb as a post. And there's the love of his life is pursuing him. And then it is revealed ultimately that he has an itty bitty wiener, like a push pin.
Okay, but you're spoiling this movie I've never seen. Canadian Spider-Man says I should wear my suit
it's
to
the
movie.
Brendan Fraser and Elizabeth Hurley.
Yeah, I am allergic to talking
So
about
while
this
we're
because it reminds me of so many other better things.
So while we're derailing into Bedazzled, let's derail into the fact that Spidey might wear his Spidey suit to the new Spidey movie.
Oh, dude, I have a t-shirt. That's where I'm supposed to go later on tonight. But yeah, I have a Spider-Man t-shirt that I'm going to wear. Maybe, you know what? I will take a picture of myself in front of a poster wearing my Spider-Man shirt.
That'll be popular.
Well, it's more popular than me not wearing a shirt. Come on. Yo.
Ooh.
Hey. Bedazzled trailer.
Yeah, they list her Elizabeth Hurley, the devil.
Canadian Spider-Man will take pictures. That's great news.
I can't wait.
So anyway, the producer says, that she's a star, so she's gotta be photographed and look good. And George says, all I want is to see her alone with bags or wrinkles. He doesn't care how she looks. He just wants his wife back. And that's just not a thing that's going to happen, apparently. And George finally gives in. He agrees that Anne could be in the film, but mostly because he's guilt tripped, because the producer says, oh, all these poor people are collecting their paintings, mothers are going without lunch, men are going without cigarettes, all to see your Anne
Sounds like
Alexandra.
an OnlyFans.
Men are going without cigarettes? to
Yeah.
see-
I'm not.
No.
I'm
He
paraphrasing
says,
for fun.
yeah, no, but he does say something along the lines of like people will give up their own earthly
Oh, yeah.
treasures.
Maybe Rod
just to see your
Serling would
wife.
get off the stuff for a bit for
Well,
Oh yeah,
Beowulf.
just to see Anne.
he did. He quit smoking when he was 50.
Oh,
Oh,
What? He did.
that's good.
hey,
Unfortunately, I guess it didn't help.
hey.
Well,
Yeah,
no, it
not soon
didn't.
enough.
You know why he quit smoking?
I don't know.
He died.
Oh, so it's one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Peter Murphy is taking her soul like Party of the First Part song. So I just read what Trishan just wrote. Thank you for writing in the chat, Trishan. The celebration party. So
I'm not
So,
familiar with that song, Tristan, but
yeah, me neither. I didn't even know it was a
Tristan
song.
and Isolde.
Well, I mean, I guess he does say song, but I just sentence structure. It's a thing. So anyway, we're having a toast to Anne. Everybody's toasting Anne, and they're all
Yeah.
congratulating
But-
her and saying she's the best woman ever. And Roger says she's the brightest star, the most exciting leading lady, the loveliest woman in the world, Anne Alexandra, who has
Flattery
just
will get
agreed
you
to
nowhere.
star with me in Beowulf.
Right.
And,
And George was just talked into getting her into Beowulf, and he was like, "Okay, this is my honeymoon present to you. You can work on Beowulf." And then Raj like rips the carpet out from under him. It's like this was supposed to be my moment, and Raj f's it up.
well, and it's obvious now that she's already agreed to be in Beowulf even before they were trying, that other producer was trying to make it look like it was George's decision, but she had already decided, and
Mhm.
so he didn't really have a say.
Ah.
Who
So-
like he was so George is a kept man, essentially.
Yes.
Yes.
But
A kept
doesn't-
man who is also not really wanted. It's amazing.
well, it's so strange. Like,
It's just for the wish.
yeah.
Yeah, and so George goes to the piano to drown in his miseries.
Which
And,
also, this is the part of the episode where I was like, you know what my wish would be? I wish I could
An
play the piano.
underaged Latina.
Oh yeah, no, I thought she was French, and also she's lying.
Oh,
It is funny.
Of course
how
she's
at the-
lying.
Yeah, the end
Yeah.
of the conversation. But also, I liked this. Like, this is something that when it comes to direction, it's like this could have taken place with her sitting on the piano, leaning against it, him sort of doing exactly what he was doing above the piano. But when a director is like, you know what? This has been boring so far. Why don't we do it on the floor? And it's like, okay, that's how we're gonna do it.
On the floor.
I think this is a really well directed episode. I am
Well,
paying
it kind
attention
of-
to cinematography as
It
opposed
is
to dialogue.
so. Well, she makes I think she makes a conscious decision to lay on the floor and to be all dramatic like this, to try to cozy up to who she thinks is either a producer, director, or writer. And so she wants to get into the business. She's a young actress, and so she pretends to be
Also, does she look
young?
underage?
No.
No, I know. I was just kidding.
I looked up the actress. She's 36 years old.
In this episode?
Yes.
Oh my god. And
Or 35.
Wow. Okay. So anyway.
She was trying to be, shall we say, bait.
Okay.
Mhm.
But for what? Oh, right. She
I
wanted
don't
the
know.
job.
Well, you know,
To,
the Hollywood producer type.
Is your name Harvey Weinstein?
She wants a job. Yes.
Yeah.
She wants a Harvey.
I'll give one to get one.
Yeah, they have a flirtatious moment here where she's
Until
flirting
she
with
finds
him
out.
until she
He's
finds
not
out he's
even
not
a
important.
waiter.
Yeah, exactly.
He can't even be important in its own dream.
Well, he does
And
the worst thing. Like the thing I didn't know, because I don't know what's going on here. This is all just a fantasy for him. And I thought that if you are in your own dream, do not tell the coquettish girl who is hitting on you that you are fucking married. Don't.
yeah,
Well, he
What do you-
doesn't know he's dreaming. This
No. Oh, right. He does wake up and say, wow, what a dream.
yeah,
Oh, you're right. He's not in control. Okay.
he's not in control whatsoever.
Well, no, we usually aren't unless we become lucid in our dreams.
I've only done that twice, and both times were
Yeah, it's
very
hard.
disappointing when they finished.
Yeah, it's like, wait a minute, this isn't real.
And then you wake up. It's like, oh my God, all of a sudden your brain says computer end program.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he couldn't succeed in that interaction, but Anne is now with Roger, the leading man
know.
for Beowulf.
What?
And
Yeah, this is where I thought it was going to get a little Twilight Zone, and I was like, murder! Someone should
Yeah.
kill someone now.
right? Well, but that would have been George would have been killing him for a thing that Roger did in his dream and not in reality.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh,
George
right.
is still mad at Roger later. But I was
Twilight
just
Zone
thinking,
mixes dream and reality.
but this is where like it is the final blow as to why not to choose, I want to be married to the girl. And then he finds out it's like, oh, it's gonna drive
The
me
girl
to
still just
jealousy.
wants
Yeah.
yeah,
It's gonna
the girl still wants Roger.
Yeah. And by the way,
hmm
sorry about the swear. Fuck you, Roger.
Yeah. Now she doesn't care about her makeup being messed up.
I know.
Yeah, right. It makes me not like either of them, but they're not. But this isn't a real event. They're not. So we don't actually get to know Roger and
No.
Anne.
Roger seems like a prick, period.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, we do
whatever.
get to know
George wears
Roger
a
a little
bow
bit.
tie. I think that George is a square.
Oh, yeah, George has his own problems. He could fix most of his problems by just growing a pair.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, in reality, I don't really like Roger, but nothing he does is actually that bad.
He
It's
doesn't
not
do
as bad.
anything wrong.
Yeah, in the fantasy we just saw,
Yeah.
he's stealing a married woman, so he's a villain in this in
Yeah,
the
but
nightmare. But
yeah, but I do have to give Roger a little bit of credit because he just reminded me that back in the olden times, people would be like, "Thank you, old man." And so I'm going to
oh
start
yeah,
saying that. I'm
oh,
going to
you
bring
might
it
offend
back.
somebody.
Yeah, fuck off. Sorry.
Not
to
old
swear.
man Bird. He'd be fine
Yeah.
with that.
Thank you, old man.
Okay, so finally, we got through that
Yes.
daydream. It took 5
Hot
hours.
diggity.
Yeah, that was just
Oh,
one
God.
wish.
That was just one wish. Don't worry, the rest of them go by faster. So
Yeah,
we
the
got
next
over. We
one,
got over
We'll
the-
make sure.
the next one, the best
No,
part is
it's
with the
not-
kids.
It's,
So,
it's not even that. We'll make sure
hey,
the
what's going
episode
on,
makes
Price of
sure.
Reason?
No, right in the middle of the episode is a complete mini Twilight Zone episode. Inside the episode, yeah,
Is this Twilight
good.
Zoneception?
The
Yeah,
price of reason
right.
says hi, Jill.
Hey, Price of Reason.
Hello. Okay, so yeah, that's true. At least
To
it
Jill,
is
sorry.
easy to tell when we're in a fantasy or just a.
Well, no, he's
Or
always
reality.
wearing a bow tie in reality.
Mhm.
Oh, who's
Hey,
trying
keep
to
it down. I'm
sleep?
trying to sleep, says Gorilla. Why are you sleeping at
Hey,
1
Gorilla.
p.m.? You
Eh,
gotta wake up. Time for
Some
coffee.
Called a
people
sleep.
work late, man.
It's
Oh,
a
that's
siesta.
true.
We all have different schedules, and mine never
know.
stays the same.
I've got a
Okay.
box set of Stargate that I watch every afternoon at 3:00. I've been going through all the
Oh.
episodes, and every one of my naps happened between 3 and 4.
No. Oh.
You
Do you actually
nap
watch
during
so you don't
Stargate?
actually watch the whole
Yeah.
episode?
Don't even know what's going on. I like the way it sounds.
But okay, so you're
Sounds
finally
cool.
putting Stargate at least into your subconscious.
It's in the
Mm.
rotation, but then I have to wake up and watch John Adams. Anyway,
So you're
today
actually
on the
watching John
Twilight
Adams.
Zone, I apologize. I'm derailing everything.
Let's
because
get on
it's
to our second wish.
Yeah, what's the second wish? How does he come to the idea of the second wish?
Hold on,
Let's
before
see.
we do that, well, I'm looking at the chat
right.
to make sure I don't miss anything from everybody. I wanted to toast the guest of honor, but he wouldn't fit into the toaster. Good polar
Nice.
bear joke.
Waffle
That was
iron.
you won. You won today, Stern Poopus. I don't know what you won, but I'll find out later.
Gratitude.
The movie Obsession, a dude wishes his female friend to love him more than anything, and she has her free will gone as she watches herself doing things or have things done to her against her will. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no.
Couldn't, dude. It is
Can you
one of the
imagine
most
the
affecting
karma
movies.
after that, man?
It would. Well, I don't know how it ends. Apparently, like spoilers, and I don't even care because I know it's a movie from this year, but I am going to warn you with spoilers. Okay, so Bear dies, and fuck Bear, and so yeah, but
And so that's enough.
It was so
I
uncomfortable.
don't actually
It
want to
was
talk
one of
about
the
this
most.
movie.
It was one of the most
But you heard me,
disturbing
right? Can you
movies
guys
I've
hear
ever
me?
seen anymore.
It's
Yes.
just
I
like
can hear
I
you,
say
Jill.
things and I get completely ignored.
No, I was just rolling off of that coaster.
Gorilla's random thought says, "Hey bird, Mo Bird, we will get a few good men done this week."
Oh,
Okay.
nice. A few good
Gorilla
men.
says, feeling bad, so I'm napping in the car on my lunch break. Oh, I hope you feel better. That's terrible.
Aw.
Can you go homesick?
Are you running the AC? Or is it a breezy day? Can you
His
open the
second
window?
wish is to get on the other side. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the letter 4.
Delightful.
George falls over in his chair, and we get back to the right Attila. So, the best Attila,
The not
the real
poodle.
one. Yeah, the not poodle. And so then he goes to work, and this is the reality. So he won't even say good morning to Anne because of what she did to him in her dream. And he's really angry with Roger because of what he did to him in his dream. And he's being really aggressive and pretending like he's trying to copy Roger, but doing it poorly.
Yeah.
It's really funny, but it's also
I'm
really
pissed off.
uncomfortable.
Last night
and
I
cringy.
dreamed I
It's
dreamed
very
you
obvious.
cheated on me with him.
Oh, what is that line? If you slap me in a dream, you better wake up and apologize.
Yeah.
I forget.
Basically, yeah, and he gurgles water from the fountain
And
does all these
swallows
things.
it. Like, oh, well, at least I guess, you can't spit. in
Well, you
public
don't want to
fountain.
spit it out. That wouldn't be a plus.
Yeah, that's not great. Not a good
Yeah.
look.
But anyway, Roger reminds him this is the day the promotion will be decided. And George initially seems to have forgotten about it. And yeah, so he's not really paying attention. And then he remembers and he cleans himself up. But it's too late. Now he's been called to the office. Roger has. And he's excited for his new promotion coming up. Oh, he also calls him Georgie Old Porgy. So he always does the Georgie Porgy.
Putting in
the old
Girls and make
pie.
them
He
Also, I
kissed
don't-
the girls and made them cry.
I don't think I mentioned, but this is the same office as where Robert Duvall was.
Mm.
Same set.
And they've used it more than once. So,
Well, it's an office.
so anyway, George is given some extra work by a really
Oh.
rich client who wants him to check the numbers again, even though they already checked the numbers. But he's a millionaire, so you just do what he says, even if it's an inefficient waste of time. And essentially, yeah, he's well, this Joker makes so much dough that he sweats more than $98.50 every time he ties his shoelaces, and that's apparently George's salary per week.
How much? Oh, yeah.
Adjusted for inflation, probably about $1,000. I don't.
Oh no, $910 a week. He said
$98.
Oh, $98. Yeah. All right, let's see. Keep going.
Yeah, go do a real inflation check for us.
But
And
the
this
thing
discussion,
is, if you think about it,
1,069.
$1,000 a week is good. I'd be happy with that.
Well,
But it's
$24,000 a year.
hardly Elon Musk territory.
Well,
Right,
then,
right. So he imagines himself with Elon Musk money in this next sequence. So he figures even with 90% off for taxes, there'd still be something left over. And he imagines himself as G. Peter Hanley. So now we know his middle name.
Mhm.
Tycoon, captain of industry. And anyway, that's him. And so he does a parody of somebody who's rich. And so we don't get a good look on this one, on this Attila. I think he's
Like
probably very
Lassie.
cute. Yeah, he's like a Lassie, if Lassie was a horse. Look at how huge this dog is.
Well, no, it's not Lassie. Lassie had long lay down hair.
Yeah, this one is more like some
Like
kind
an
of
Irish
large
Shepherd.
No,
large
those have
hound.
red. Don't they have red hair? Oh,
Well, a collie, that's Lassie.
mhm. Well,
I
the
don't
Yeah, it's
know.
not a
I
Irish,
don't
collie.
know. Oh, what am I going to look up? Curly-haired dog horse? I don't know how to find a dog's breed.
The one that a possibility is an outer hound. That's what I found as a
Oh,
possibility.
it's
I don't
certainly a
know.
hound of a sort.
hound dog.
But
And his real name was Elvis.
yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I wish we got an IMDb for dogs so I could know who this dog
I'm
is.
sure there is a dog MDB.
I could not find it. I looked. And so anyway, Roger is his chauffeur, and Roger's going to take Attila to go get a steak at a restaurant.
Hmm.
Oh,
Why is that in color?
because I was doing some research. I was trying to see if this
No,
dog
turn it
was...
off. Turn it off. My eyes, they can't adjust. My cones, my rods.
Okay, so the reason you saw a dog in color there is because I was gonna leave this out of my live stream, but now I have to reveal what I was doing.
Mhm.
I was trying to figure out who that dog was, and I was wondering if he was from the dog from the Andy Griffith show, who was called Blue, and his real name was Pluto, but I could find zero evidence that these are the same dogs. So I'm
Oh.
not. I didn't want to say that they were without knowing. But they look kind of the same, right? See, this one
Oh, sure.
versus this one.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hanley came from Andy Griffith's show, so
So,
not the character, but
So
yeah.
maybe.
you know what? I'm still in shock. I would have figured for sure that there's a dog movie database.
Hmm?
Like, I
No,
would
there's not.
assume.
I looked.
Anyway.
There should be, but I couldn't find it.
Yeah, I want to look up Jerry Lee from K9.
Anyway, this kid is selling newspapers.
The paper boy.
Yeah, he's a paper boy,
Amazing.
and this is a cute interaction. I really liked it because he's a working kid, and so he wakes up early, and he explains because George is worried that he doesn't go to school, but he says, "Oh, I just go to afternoon school," and
Right.
so he goes, "Yeah."
What
so
is
Your
that?
parents.
my mom's dead, and my dad's business was destroyed. And
I
he doesn't
couldn't
know how to
stop.
do,
I had to pause the show. I was laughing.
and he doesn't know how to do laundry, which is why my clothes are dirty.
My mother died and my dad's business was destroyed.
It's a hard knock life for us. It's a hard knock life for us. Yeah. Oh, that made me laugh so hard. But also, it did. And then I was like, oh, okay, so he's going to be like a snotty rich man because his last fantasy was, bupkis. And so, but in this one, he was like, here you go. And it's
He's
like, I
very
can't break-
generous, right?
Yeah, he's good with his money. He's the weird thing that happens when you watch movies about, usually if you're very successful, have a lot of money, and then you get poor, that's when you learn how to be gracious, is by poverty. But this is just like right off the hop. He's like, I have so much money. Who fucking cares?
But he
Well,
has
this kid
some lessons
can't-
to learn nonetheless here.
Oh, of
that are
course he
coming
does.
up.
Yes,
He
absolutely.
does.
He does.
But the
But
kid is
it
so
humanizes
disbelieving.
George. Yeah.
The child is so disbelieving of this generosity that he holds the bill up to check that it's not a counterfeit.
Yes.
Well,
And
you
then
would
as
too. As a kid
right,
that
which
probably
is
never
funny.
seen one before.
But it's funny because I was looking at the bill itself and I was like, that's not even real. So he is right to check out if it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Tristan says no, he's bribing the boy to be his servant. No, that's not true.
Oh, wait, no, it's like Dick Tracy with the kid. It's like he just feeds him ice cream and they solve crimes.
Oh yeah, paid in ice cream. Why not?
Yep.
So we do have Anne back. Now she's the secretary.
This is my
George.
favorite Anne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she greets him and tells him his stocks are doing good and everything, and she asks about his time at the Riviera where he hobnobbed in castles,
Oh, what were they?
and there were parties. It was
Gay whirls.
Who?
Gay whirls. Because,
Oh yeah. But
it's
she's
a
using that
dabba-doo
term,
time, a yabba-doo
definitely.
time. It's a gay old time. It's,
Yeah, I remember
back
that.
when it meant happy.
Yeah, I remember
gay
that
social
now.
whirl.
Hmm?
Yes.
It's gay social whirl is what she
Yes.
says.
Yeah, whirling around. Woo!
Like a whirling dervish.
Whirling
I feel
towards
pretty.
freedom.
I
Oh,
feel
so
pretty.
what are we doing? Anyway.
Well, I don't feel all that witty, to be honest with you.
Nah, you're doing great. I love you. High five.
I'm trusting you, Spidey, to figure out what's going on. And because I am trying to go through the episode, so Spidey,
Yes.
you do as you see fit. I trust you.
Yeah,
And
cheers,
so
bud.
it's yeah. So then he says, aren't you gonna clean these gloves? And she said, no, at your tax bracket. It makes more sense just throw them away. And
What?
Yeah. I love it.
In what universe is that?
Oh, come
It-
on, man. I go to Walmart and I get myself like a 20 pack of socks. I could literally, if I want, and it costs $10. So
well,
what if I were to, parallel these two things? How much do I spend a week on toilet paper? How much do I spend on socks? I could conceivably just have individual single-use socks and just throw them away.
well, and the theory here is that if you've got too much money, you've got to spend it, or else politicians are going to say, the tax bracket needs to be changed because
Oh,
you
right,
have too
right.
much money. That's the theory of this episode.
Oh, okay. I
Yes.
see. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it's like he needs more expenses. Otherwise, politicians will jack up the taxes.
It's like wishing to be Elon Musk.
Yes.
You got a lot of
And
money.
so-
We're going to start paying attention to you.
And so we get his boss, Dr. Watson, back, but now he's the college president, and he visits George to request money for his alma mater.
This doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, it doesn't make any sense to me either. But the school needs $1.2 million, and George is so generous, as we saw with the little boy, that he writes the check for $1 million, and you would think the president would be super happy. Like, this is
No,
amazing.
I understand what he's saying.
I understand what he's saying too.
I think you do want some
Go
of the
ahead.
other people to feel like they've contributed.
But they can still contribute. You could just
Well,
pretend
then-
you don't have so much money.
But then you have more money than what you've raised for, and sometimes that could be a detriment. Like whenever they have budgeting for things, it's like you need the amount that you raise. If you get extra than that, somehow it decreases your budget for the next year. Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but I could understand the predicament.
We didn't explain yet. We didn't explain yet what's going on here. Is that the Watson doesn't like the fact that he wants to give the entire amount simply because he wants to have a fundraiser. When you have a fundraiser, sometimes you have those thermometers that say, "Oh, here's how much being
Yeah.
raised," and so over time you get to see the thermometer rise, and all the
Right.
a whole bunch of people get to donate and fulfill that. And so if George just pays it all off, then nobody else gets to give, and so he's
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not
and I
a
get the feeling the guy also felt like, you rich guy, you just want to be able to, I don't know. He didn't feel comfortable
exactly.
with him
He says
solving the whole problem.
he
Just give
says
me the
this
20K I asked for.
yeah, this isn't generosity, it's
Peckerhead.
ostentation.
No.
Ostentation is what he says.
I would say it's almost more nefarious than that. Is that if someone comes to you and says, "I need one," like in inflation, I need $13,900,000, and then somebody says, "Here," and then it's like, if I do this in installments, maybe he'll forget he's still paying me. So can I just get 20,000 now? And then we'll just do this. I'll come back and tell you what I'm up to. Like what?
Mhm.
I don't know. I think it's a financially conniving way to extend business. Because if you just get the money you want, you're gonna
Maybe.
probably. All right. Am I
But I
overthinking this
really
episode of the
I don't
Twilight
know.
Zone?
Like, no, you're not. It's just that I don't think it's reality. I think in reality,
Oh,
a
well,
school
not
will
this day and
accept
age.
Oh no. Oh
will
no.
accept all the money.
It's just grab whatever you want. But I think here it was more like the guy's trying to say, hey, don't do too much. It's just
So
unseemly.
is he supposed to be like so altruistic that other people are like you? He's Bruce Wayne without the trauma of Batman. He just gives away his money, and everyone is like, "Come on, man, you're gonna need a
Well,
little of this,
let
aren't
me
you?"
say the quote.
Yes.
Thousands of alumni, not as successful, not as fortunate, but every bit as generous. Giving, sharing the burden, and the satisfaction is the cement which binds their minds and hearts to our beloved alma mater. I can't let you deprive them of the great privilege of giving. So maybe it's a possibility that this
That
is
is the
the idea. No, but
no.
it's like don't put all your eggs in one basket. Like, you can accept all the donations from this one guy,
Mhm.
but if you only accept his donations, everybody's like, I guess
He will
I'm not
own
needed
you.
anymore. And
But the thing is,
one day his money stops. All the people who would have given before who were told
Oh,
they
yeah,
would
they
give,
won't in the future because it's like,
yeah, they won't in the future. I
yeah,
think
and
that
this
might
guy,
be the
you'll
reason.
have George P. Hanley School of Film on a building and all that.
Mhm.
don't make him sound like George Lucas. But the thing is that I thought like what you're describing is the exact opposite of if you build it, they will come. It's like if we keep asking people to help us build it, then they'll keep coming back until it's built. But if we don't build it, they'll keep coming back.
All
Well,
right.
no, what I'm describing is people who want to donate anyway.
Yeah.
And
Well, and speaking of which, don't
we
forget
want
to
them
like
to
and subscribe.
Well, you
yeah.
don't want to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a school that's dependent on one contributor.
Exactly. Exactly.
Why
That's the point.
not? If you need $13 million and you
Well,
ask a
then
guy
you're
for
owned.
$13 million,
You're owned by that one person.
no, it doesn't seem like George is that awful. Also, this is not
He's
a
not.
yacht. This is a schooner.
Well,
I
maybe
was
the guy
like,
doesn't know. The guy's trying to make sure, things are done right.
I suppose I'm not a businessman, and if I
Hey, it's
were, I
back in
would
the
be a bad
60s. It's
one.
not like today. Today, they just take it. They take whatever they can get, and
oh,
they'll
is
even...
this a schooner or like is this a pirate ship? What's going?
Is it a pirate? It is. It is a pirate ship. Would you like to buy this pirate ship, George? And he's like, I don't know. I already got a pirate ship.
Do you want to do some schooning? Look at all those sails.
Well, he's supposed to spend money. So this is the part where because of taxes, he's got to spend money. If
Also,
like we mentioned before.
I would like to thank the 10% of the audience who has a visual impairment. This will look like a magic eye.
What?
The schooner.
I have
He's
a
trying to
visual
make a
impairment.
reference
It
to.
didn't look like a magic eye. It
I
looked
know,
like
You know
but he's
those?
making
Remember
a
those like
dumb.
stippletic magic eye
I don't know what
paintings from like the
stippletic
80s?
means.
Scotty's just
Dots.
making. He's
Oh,
making
dots.
he's making a roundabout reference to mall rats, and I just
Yeah.
feel like he just wants to talk about mall rats.
Well, you know what? And my favorite thing about hanging out with you, Jill, is that you got it.
She just pretended.
Hey,
She didn't pretend. She practically looked up the Wikipedia.
What,
Anyway,
mall rats
who
and
is-
stipolignic mall rats?
Yes. Who is that guy? I've seen him before.
He's
His
got
name is
magic
Masters in this
hair.
episode.
He's great.
He's played by James Milholland.
Okay. What
So if
else
you
has
wish
he
to
been
look him
in,
up.
if you don't know? James
James
Wilholland? I can look him up.
I think she
If
said
you wish.
Mill.
Milholland?
I'll put it in the chat because I'm not saying it again.
Jimmy Milholland.
There you go. It's in the
Okay.
chat. Have at it. Knock yourself out.
He does have some baggage under his eyes.
So this is
but
the cool transition. He's just like, spend money. You got to spend the money, and that's what. And so basically, George has lost the pleasure in spending money. He doesn't want anything else, and so he essentially says, "I used to enjoy little things like an ice cream cone when it was hot,
yeah,
a ball game, getting out of the apartment, or a
it's
walk in the
too
park."
easy.
Yeah. Yeah. He used to look forward to spending money, but now it's no fun. So that's what he finds out. When you have too much money, it's no fun.
And I kind of really love that sort of conclusion to this. It's like, you know what? It's like a Stephen Wright joke. It's like, I don't want to have everything. Where would I put it?
Well,
Well,
I think also, like, this reminded
Yeah.
me of something Alan Watts said. Once you have all the money that you could want, then you have to worry about the IRS coming after you.
Yeah, but that's,
Yeah.
you know what? I thought that was such a stupid rule. Because, like, okay, I would like, I don't know, 1 acre property with a ton of gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. You're done.
Yeah.
So
Well,
Hmm.
that could be
you
your
don't have
wish.
to ask for
There's
like
your
Bitcoin.
wish. A 1 acre property with a ton of gold.
Yeah.
And 1 acre's not all that big, so
Well, okay, 2. What do I? Oh, you know what? It's a wish. 5 acres. What do you want? I'm a genie.
enough room to put a house and a driveway.
Or
and
but
maybe have a
would that
garden.
be
Because you
is that-
still have to have your gold drilling mechanism or whatever you call it.
No. I didn't say I wanted it in the ground.
Oh, I thought you did.
I want
you
a
don't-
ton of it, but
I
like
thought you
in
wanted to be a
bars.
gold mine.
No, it's just already in
gold
bars.
miner? Yeah.
It's already processed.
Scotty's gonna need
Out
some
in
dynamite.
here. What? It's a wish.
Well, then you got to defend it from all these people that are coming
I'm
after
gonna
you.
call the government right away and say, "Can I have this gold exchanged?" And they're gonna be like, "Where'd you get the gold?" And I was like, "Earth.
It was just sitting there.
I just found it."
These pirates were driving their schooner by.
Yeah.
And somebody just dropped it off.
Maybe it should be like in a dump truck. Well, no, because a dump truck wouldn't be able to do it. It'd take a lot of dump trucks. But raw gold, like in the dirt and shit, so people don't get all suspicious that I was making wishes.
Okay. See, there's a lot of holes in this plot.
Have you guys
Christian
heard of
says-
the Twilight
The first one
Zone?
being the genie.
That is also where Kirk and Spock were held at NASA trying to chase Gary 7 and where is he? Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
man.
I remember
That's what
when,
he says.
what was it, Rom and Ferengi.
Yeah,
Quark,
Rom is a
Quark and
Ferengi.
Rom were also held prisoner by proto-NASA or something.
Oh, that's a great episode. You know what? It's got, what's his name? The actor? I think it's Alan Napier. I
Mhm.
think it's Alan Napier. But he was also, he plays the general in that episode, Little Green Men. And he also was the lead bassist on Way to Eden. So that was awesome.
Yeah, he was in TOS
Oh,
also. Yeah. So, yeah, already then. Yes, thank you. If you get 20 socks in a pack and 20 cigarettes in a pack, can I wear my cigarettes and smoke my socks? Ask Christian.
Well, No. The answer is
No.
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 Yeah.
You've been
Not advised.
smoking something
Not
other than
advisable.
cigarettes, it sounds like.
No, Tristan is not a person who imbibes. He is a gentleman in a straight arrow. I
And
like the
he
cut of his
believes
jib.
that the cats are still our rulers. And whenever a bell rings, an angel gets its wings.
Oh, Lulu's petals.
You're
Zuzu's
just like
petals. Pardon
Cavender.
me. Jill,
Mhm.
this episode of the Twilight Zone has been brought to you by Chesterfields.
This episode of the Twilight Zone has been brought to you by Time.
Canadian Spider-Man says, I see we never knew where that came from, Tristan. This is horrifying and not co-history on any side. And so that's the only one I read. So if you want to know the real context of that, you'll have to read the chat. So no, Spidey and Tristan are having a great discussion. And I also want to say hello to a few people in the Rumble chat who have joined me here. Fred Fury, thank you so much for the follow. That is awesome. Thank you so much for that. Amazing. And thank you for being here. Low Spec Linux Gaming, Varda,
Hey.
Tari. Cats are in charge, confirms Low Spec Linux.
Mm-hmm.
The proof is who cleans up whose poop.
Hey, Low Spec. I'm gonna go over to Rumble.
Yeah,
Low
that's
Spec's
where you
here.
talk to Low Spec. And so, like I was mentioning before, I did like the transition of this particular scene because we've got the guy who wants George to buy stuff, and then we've got Roger who is saying, "Congratulate me, George. Hey, George, congratulate me." Like he's just putting his fist up to his face. Nobody's punching him or anything. It's just a way for them to punctuate their words.
They did that back then.
Yeah, apparently. And so Roger has been promoted to head bookkeeper, and so everybody congratulates him, of course, except for George. And Roger's continuing the running gag that nobody should eat the chili con carne at Nick's for some reason. I don't know why he repeats that. It's not funny. He and then he punctuates the entire occasion by spinning George's chair for him. And he can't believe that Roger got the promotion because he wasn't even a good chauffeur in his wealth fantasy. And so George takes Attila for a walk. So it was good. It's good to see Attila again. I missed him. And he finds out money's not any fun when a person already owns everything and just can just not really enjoy actually spending it or anything. So he rejected these two dreams. And so he's come up with one final answer. He could have some power. And so he believes if he yeah. And he believes if he had power, he would use it fairly. He would be a fair ruler. And so then he imagines himself as president. And this is an amazing ticker parade. Look at all the glitter. It's beautiful.
Stock footage.
It's great stock footage.
No, it is good. I'm
Where is
wondering
it
which
from?
parade they got it from.
Oh
It
my
had
goodness.
to be a real one.
We've got to think. We all have to think Online Bigot Radio. What a name. Hey, thank you for rating the stream. I am so lucky. Thank you.
Thank you for all the bigots.
Yeah. This reminds me of Ursula de Quinn's Lathe of Heaven, says Tristan, and he's talking about the ticker tape parade. George. I will pet him and call him George. Yeah, Tristan, I like that. So thank you for the raid. That is way too cool. And so we're going to continue talking about this episode. I enjoyed the ticker tape parade, but I don't know where it's from. It's from something that's not this episode. Because you're right, it's
Yeah.
stock footage. What it is,
I
have
don't
no
know.
clue.
Did they have buildings that tall after World War II? Because that I'm trying to think, what was that big to have that much? And 63. So maybe like 18 years
maybe I
before.
could do a Google image search and see if
Oh
it comes
my
up with anything.
goodness. You've got the power.
So we're going to see if I possibly can find out where this is from, but I'm not going to, I'll try not to waste too much time on it.
Do
But
they do that anymore? Do they have these like ticker tape things for like presidents being elected?
No, I don't think so.
Because one
but
would figure the other side would be like, pooping on that parade.
Let's see. Well, I can't know for sure. No. There's no exact picture of this exact
Mhm.
one. It could possibly be what? No, it is definitely stock footage from somewhere, but I'm not sure which one.
Yeah.
Nope. This would require too much research. I can't do
Okay.
it.
Never mind.
But it's definitely from. I think it's from reality. I think it's a real ticker tape parade. That's
Well,
my guess.
yeah, I don't.
Well, I mean, reality as in made for like a real parade rather than one made for a movie.
Yeah, I don't
Is what I
think
mean.
for a movie they'd go through all this. That'd be a
Yeah.
lot of cleanup.
And hello to Tony. Tony's here. Good to see you and Sinister. Just heading out. Wanted to say hi. Hi. And can someone send me the other chat option link? What does that mean? Gobbling buildings is what he says.
Yes. Thank you, Fred Fury, for the good wishes there.
Oh, good wishes going on over there?
Well, just says I'm glad you enjoyed the raid.
I did. That was an amazing raid. Thank you so much for that once again. And yeah, so Watson is his I guess his assistant here. I don't know if that's his vice president or not. I don't know really who he is. Either
Yeah.
maybe
Who is he?
he's vice
Sherlock?
president. I don't know who Watson is here, but he's a supporter of President George P. Hamley. And so now he is, and then we cut to the White House after the ticker tape parade.
Mm-hmm.
And so we've got people with all sorts of problems. He's super busy. And this one is the best fantasy because it's the shortest one. And it's more of a reasonable amount of time to get through because it's just basically what you have to do as a president is all these different meetings and solving all these problems one after the other and not having time for anything. And so you don't actually have time to hang out with the Boy Scouts. So let's meet for lunch and get haircuts together. So you combine things you have to do. Like he has to get a haircut.
He schedules his haircut. He's not like, I'm a president, I need a haircut. It's so structured. He wants to be a man of power and position, but unfortunately, when you ask for such a job, and you're gonna have to do it. It's like when he said, I want to be an astronaut, and I was like, no, you're not. No. He's not capable of any of this stuff. And we do find out with the alien invasion that he's no President Whitmore.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and that's how the scene ends. That's the end of the scene.
I like how you said that this is your favorite wish because it was the shortest.
Thank you. And yeah, anyway, so he helps with somebody in Congress who has a problem. CIA has a problem. He solves everything. And this time, before we talk about the alien invasion, we have to talk about this Attila. And this
Oh,
Attila
right.
is a purebred Scottish Terrier.
Yay.
So we know that the real Attila is probably part Scottish Terrier too. So this
He's
is
probably,
this is,
you know what? You put a coat on him and
Mhm.
give him the voice of Vincent Price, and he's the villain from The Great Mouse Detective.
okay.
Actually, that was
Ooh.
Radigan. I'm sorry.
So then we get a mother begging for her son's life because her son fell asleep on the job.
Yeah. Is that
and
an like firing wall?
Yeah, I
apparently
think
that's
well, it is something serious, and I understand that, but I don't know if it's execution for treason serious.
yeah. Convicting somebody for treason if they develop narcolepsy sounds extreme.
Well, was it narcolepsy?
Well, not necessarily, but he
Yeah.
just fell asleep.
Yeah, but
'Cause-
also let's not forget George is the president. This could be stuff that he was like, if you are negligent in your duties, death. Like this
Right.
could be a result of George's
I know they
decisions and
did take a
laws.
lot of things very seriously in the military, like even stealing like a snack item on a carrier. You know, you can go to jail for that and stuff.
I don't
Okay,
I
so
don't have this stuff to
we have
to
the
serve in the
original
military.
Anne.
But death,
We-
treason and death
For
penalty.
sleeping? Yeah,
For-
no, that seems much.
yeah, I don't think it's the real thing. But we have Anne, the original Anne, who's the secretary.
So what happens? Does he
Watson,
die?
well,
Or does he say, we'll see what we can do?
I'm sorry. Anne, we have Anne at the beginning who is the secretary of Watson. And we also have Anne, who's a wife, movie star actor. Then we have Anne, who is the secretary of George when he's really rich.
Mhm.
And I thought this was Anne too, but just that she was made up to look like this. Like she looks
this
a little
was
different.
Timu Anne.
Yeah. I think this is Anne too.
Oh.
That she's the mother of the son. And George says, if freedom is our battle cry, then justice and mercy are our glory. Ma'am, you tell your boy that when you see him tomorrow. And so he does call. He did, yeah. So Anne's son does not die. So
Hooray.
yeah. And she does look different,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
think that they did the makeup, right?
Yeah, it looks like makeup. Like the forehead.
Yeah. Yeah, they might have even added prosthetics.
And the bangs are kind of like covering it.
I'm not
Yeah.
100%. And if it is her, kudos to the actress. Yeah. Way to go, Anne.
Way to go.
Wood? Are we all stopping? What's going on?
I think we are.
Okay.
I think
All right.
we're
Sorry
all
about that.
taking it.
I had to take care of something real quick.
Oh,
What did you just say?
Oh, nothing. I just said that if that is the same actress with prosthetics, and like I don't recognize her as opposed to the other.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah, I think
for
it-
me,
I
I'm
think it's,
50-50. It looks like her kind of, but I'm not sure.
Mhm. But it would
Either
make
way.
sense logically because she's in every other fantasy. So why wouldn't
Yeah.
that be her?
Dramatically, I do. Yeah, but I do enjoy dramatically that she becomes less and less of a role as
Mhm.
George is exploring his wishes. And he always, and this is the weird thing, because usually in a Twilight Zone episode, you find out people are like megalomaniacal and just Machiavellian, and they're evil at heart, and they're going to get comeuppance. But in this one, it's like George is a decent human across all, and then
Mhm.
he is eventually sort of, I don't know, put down for being as good as he is. Well, in the first one, but in
And
the second two,
he's generous in each of them.
yeah, kind and thoughtful.
Yeah.
He just doesn't have the confidence in
good
his real
person.
life. And yeah, he is a good person. I think George is a good person, sure.
Hmm. But of course, as you mentioned, so we get one more look at Attila there, and an alien spacecraft has approached Earth, and now you must decide. You must decide whether or not to shoot them down, or decide that they are friendly, and try to make friends
No
with them
time
and
to
hope they
think. Give
don't.
us a decision now.
There's no
Yeah,
time.
exactly. No time to think. Either you got to shoot them because they're a threat to Earth, or or you have the choice to be friends with them and hope that they're good and don't try to cook you.
Mm.
No, don't try to use a cookbook.
Oh,
I
right.
tried. I messed up.
No, I know. I forgot. I was going to do something for this. Okay.
It's a cookbook. Anyway.
Hang on.
So George does not like this decision, and he gets flustered at not being able to call a committee because he's like, oh, we can't call a staff study, Congress, the Secretary of Defense. Nope, it's all you. You got to choose right now.
Okay. And so,
So
this
he
is
panics and
this
wakes
is
up.
what George says. Oh, this is going to take a bit. In less than an hour, aircraft from here will join others from around the world, and you will be launching the largest aerial battle in the history of mankind. Mankind. That word should have new meaning for all of us today. We can't be consumed by our petty differences anymore. We will be united in our common interest. Perhaps it's fate that today is the 4th of August. And you will again be fighting for our freedom, not from tyranny, oppression, or persecution, but from annihilation. We're fighting for our right to live, to exist. And should we win the day, the 4th of July will no longer be known as an American holiday, but as the day when the world declared in one voice, we will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight. We're going to live on. We're going to survive. Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Let our arrows fly.
Sorry. Because that is, as soon as when the aliens started invading, I was just like, why aren't I watching Independence Day?
Oh, yeah.
Why aren't you what? Well, because they didn't have Apple computers to destroy the aliens in this episode.
Oh, that's true. They only had typewriters.
I do have...
They might have had a Tendy.
Not in 1963. And
shoot, you're right.
I have bad
what
news.
Did they have?
What happened?
Unfortunately, the actress who played the lady who was looking for a pardon was not Patricia Barry.
Oh, darn.
It's a different actress. Her name was Molly Dodd.
Oh,
okay.
Why does that name sound familiar?
I do know.
Okay, so Molly Dodd?
Mm-hmm. That's what I'm finding here.
Sorry about.
Oh, she's not in my list of cast. My cast list. That's why.
Well, it might have been a small enough role.
Oh, I'm going to ask Jeeves.
Well, yeah. Well, I am asking Gemini, but it does say here correctly about the third daydream is about power and describes George, and says that the actress is Molly Dodd.
Well, I know her from like a bunch of stuff. Like she does look super familiar. Hang on. Come and knock on our door.
So we've got...
Take a step that is new. When the kisses are hers and
you're right. She's uncredited. She's
too.
Uncredited.
Yes, Mr. Furley.
But is her name May in the episode? Should she ever? They never actually say her name.
I didn't say that it was May. I'm just saying that the actress is Molly Dodd.
Well, IMDb says her name in the episode is May, but we don't ever learn her name in the episode. So
I hate to say it, but I think that I recognize her from an episode of The Rockford Files.
Well, she played the Days and Nights of Molly Dodd. What?
Yeah.
TV series.
Oh, no. Well, like she's... Yeah, no, she seems to... She was on the Andy Griffith Show for all. Oh, she was on The Lieutenant. She worked with Gene Roddenberry. There it is, Jill. There's our Star
Yay.
Trek connection
She's
of the day.
She at least provides a Star Trek connection.
Yes. Thank you,
Well,
Molly
that's
Dodd.
good. Thank
Maybe
you
I'm
for
thinking-
looking that up.
Maybe I'm
No
thinking
problem.
of the unsinkable Molly Brown. Maybe
Yeah,
that's
the
what happened.
Rockford Files, the Rifleman, the Mary
Yeah.
Tyler
See,
Moore Show.
That's what happens when the Twilight Zone doesn't give me all of my, you got to credit your actors and actresses. I need all the credits or I'm going to make things up. Okay, so
Hey, I try.
She was also uncredited in Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo.
Oh.
So it's not her first time being
You know what?
uncredited.
And the strange thing is, so was I.
So George says, no matter what I wish for, it won't change anything. I'd
Right.
still be me. George P. Hanley, vocation jerk.
Right. And then, yeah, no, that's the appropriate response to this point in the episode. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
But
And
But,
then
okay.
this guy yells at him to get off of his stoop and his
Get
and
off
his nut
my
too.
stoop.
it's like Oscar the Grouch. You know what? I was thinking the other day. Hang on, just before we get to the end of the episode, I was thinking the other day. I really don't understand why we haven't seen like Sesame Street reenactments of what happened in New York with all the Avengers and Marvel. Like, I want to see Sesame Street there. I want to see Oscar the Grouch being able to look at Spider-Man swinging by and being.
What's
Anyway.
the relevance here? Is it just
None.
because
There is no
Okay.
relevance.
Okay, so he's ready for his wish. He's decided. Well, okay, but before that, he quotes from Shakespeare, one of the
Yeah.
Shakespeare's, "The Fault in of Our Stars," quote,
Yes.
and that gives him the idea for his final wish.
Is not no, the fault is
He
not
gets
in
another
our
one?
stars. It is in ourselves.
Yes, the fault, dear Attila, is not in our stars, but in ourselves. And then he has his idea for his wish, and his wish is not to be Oscar the Grouch, but to be the genie in the lamp himself. And so there he
The
is.
genie in the trash can. Oh,
Well,
what? And he's given it some. I don't know.
well, and also let's not forget
He-
Attila
yeah.
gets to come with him.
That's the best part.
Yeah.
Is that Attila is there too? Oh, look, there's
Yes.
he's got his own little turban too. And so he, of course, George has gone back to the classic genie outfit, and so he's
Yeah,
brought
he-
it back,
he-
and And he
he's
brought
bringing
back-
the tradition back. He's bringing the fire back.
he brought
Yeah, but-
the wishes back. So now you get 3 wishes again.
He's
Because-
got infinite wishes. He just grants them.
Mhm.
He's the lawyer on the other side being like, "Oh, you want a video store? Well, it's going to be an adult video store."
Well, see, some people just think this
But
is just
maybe
a
he's an
twist for the sake of
altruistic
it.
genie. Maybe he won't jab you.
Exactly.
You know what? I trust George
That's
to
what I
be a
think.
genie. I'm happy that he's the genie now. Like the
But
old
he's-
genie?
But he still shouldn't give you, the power over other people's free will.
No, of
Right.
course not.
So
Of course
so he
not.
definitely shouldn't. I think he will know.
He'll
I
teach
think he'll
you
know
lessons.
morality. He will. He already understands all these lessons based on his dreams.
Oh,
When he had the dreams of being wealthy or being in love, he realized the faults in those things. So
You're
he didn't have to
dreaming-
be told.
You're dreaming of money? Here's a hot dog stand. Make
And
your
the
money.
other thing is
Oh, I
that
would
he's
love a hot
in
dog stand,
in
but I
every
want the
one of-
video store more.
and in every one of his dreams and every one of his nightmares, whatever you want to call them, he was helping people, or he was being good or kind, or like he helped the kid and tried to help the college, and so then also
Mhm.
and also in the last one he helped the mother, and so now he gets to help people forever, and that's what he wants, and he gets, and this doggy gets to come along with him, like, so his wish was for him and Attila to be genies. I don't know how Attila grants wishes though.
Well,
It's just a
I don't-
mascot.
I know. He's just there
He's
to
like
be cute.
Scrappy Doo.
Well, and your AI.
Oh, he's way better
assistant.
than Scrappy Doo. How
He's
dare
way
you?
better than Scrappy Doo because Attila doesn't talk. But no, I think it's great. And because these stories usually end up with either terrible retribution for the selfish things that you have asked for,
Mhm.
or it achieves a position where you find yourself or the main character ends up being the most altruistic person and deserves the power that they have been granted. And it's nice to see an episode of the Twilight Zone where it's not about comeuppance and it's just about reward. And so this is a boy and his dog granting wishes, and I like it.
The
Like it's
hero's journey,
yeah. Well, it
kind of.
Yeah, this episode put me through a lot, so the ending makes up for all of it. It is such
Yeah.
a sweet, good-hearted ending where
Mhm.
he gets to and this is what he wants to do. He doesn't mind, being shut away from the lamp, and every once in a while
Well-
getting to make people's lives better.
and also he is immortal.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
until
and
he
so is Attila.
retires and
So
another
Attila is
Attila
still
person
alive.
takes it over.
So this is I Dream of Attila.
Yes.
He's my hun.
What happened to the previous genie? Does
Oh.
he just?
Yeah, Jack
Attila.
Albertson never comes back. I was pissed off
Attila
about
the
that.
honey.
Yeah, sure. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sputter about that. It was very heartfelt, and I appreciate
Music
your emotion.
composed and
By Fred
conducted.
Fred
Steiner.
Steiner. There's your other Star Trek connection.
yeah.
Hooray. And so this is the episode, and of course, yeah, I love that, and it's very good. And so,
Well, what would you? No, we don't rate them.
no, we don't
really
rate
them.
Twilight Zone,
Until the end of the season, then they're all ranked.
but we do have the closing narration. Would you like to read it?
No, it's up to Lawrence.
No.
Well, I have a
You
vision problem.
can't.
I'd be
Oh,
like,
fine. I'll do it.
yeah, and plus you're
Yeah, no, man.
spectacular.
But the thing is that I don't want to jump into the center, circle when there are other people who may want to be
Oh, that's very kind of you.
well, and so.
But I'd
it's
be
fine, it's
like
fine.
something like this: Mr. George P. Hanley, former vocation jerk. See, it'd be painful for people.
Okay. Mr. George P. Hanley, former vocation jerk. Present vocation genie. George P. Hanley, a most ordinary man whom life treated without deference, honor, or success, but a man wise enough to decide on a most extraordinary wish that makes him the contented permanent master of his own altruistic Twilight Zone.
Twilight Zone.
Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-ba-dum-bum. Wrong.
Yeah. And so this also reminded me of Aladdin, because in that movie they trick the Jafar into becoming a genie, and that's a bad thing. But here it's what George wants.
I haven't seen The Return of Jafar yet.
Yeah.
I don't know how he returns.
I don't know how he returns either. I did see it as a kid, but I completely forgot it, and I was like, "This movie's terrible," and I never watched it ever again.
Okay. Well, we'll
I
have to
never
review it
saw
on
it.
a Saturday night.
Sure, that is a Saturday night movie.
Yeah, I never saw it. But
I just don't know how Jafar returned. Anyway, this has been a great episode of the Twilight Zone that I will
Yay!
I will probably show it. You know what? When people say that they don't like things in black and white, I would show them this episode
really,
because it is visually dynamic. The characters are affable. You don't really need to hear the dialogue. Like, it's fine. You can sit there and talk over it and be like, "Oh, look how this looks." I like it. It is television, well directed for a monochromatic medium at the time. So I fell in love with the episode based on the direction. Everything else I make fun of.
So it's nice
Jill!
wallpaper.
Jill, my cones, my
Well,
rods.
we've
I know
and
we
you-
left it. Hang on, let me fix it.
oh,
and your
Jill went color.
Sterlings. I did. I wanted some color.
There we are.
Everything's much simpler in black and white.
Kodachrome.
It gives
Anyway,
us
yeah,
Anyway,
so super.
yeah.
Fabu.
Yes.
Now,
Amazing.
do we have anything else to say about the episode?
Do we have anything else to say about the episode? I don't think so. I think that's it.
No,
I think George just figured out what he wanted and he got it. And he didn't have to face any negative consequences because what he wanted was something
a
to
few
give back to others.
a few dreams to kind of teach you lessons, and then you find what your way of, contributing to the world could be.
This was a very, very nice.
Until he starts
Golden
granting wishes and things go wrong, and then all of a sudden the rest of the Q Genie continuum has issues with him, and then maybe locks him into a comet.
But then he kind of knows. He kind of knows that eventually some idiot, not some idiot, some person who finds the job of Genie will ask for his job. It may take 100 years, it may take 1,000 years, but eventually, and I think that's what happened to Grandpa Joe.
You think he got free and now he's just walking around with his cigar?
Yeah. Why not?
He's like, I just
he's not a fish out of water. He's watched the entirety of time.
Yeah, so he won't be out of place.
Right. He's totally cool.
Yeah, maybe.
Except for his shoes. He has to get new shoes.
He does have to go. Yeah, he does have to go to Foot Locker.
Oh, yeah. If he had Chuck Taylors.
I haven't seen Foot Locker in decades.
Yeah, that's where my brain goes. My mom used to always take us to Foot Locker.
I'm aged.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the only one in black and white anymore.
That's how we can tell you're old. Oh, I kid.
And I'm just looking at the chat here. The chat wants you to know how to subscribe to Gorilla's Random Thoughts. He's doing stuff and things.
And things and stuff.
If I take the day off, then my bonus goes down. Plus, I need my vacation time for my Caribbean cruise.
You're going on a cruise?
Great. He's been on a cruise before. He must have really liked it if he's going on another one. I don't know if he's even still here.
Well, still, I wish him well on the boat.
Definitely.
I'll watch Captain Phillips in your honor. Maybe not Captain Phillips.
Let's see. I'm not Spidey's not up to date on what words YouTube may punish your stream for if they appear in the chat. I've never understood that, Spidey. I really haven't.
Don't. You know what? That's bait, Jill.
It is imponderable.
No, but the thing is that Spidey just wants me to start saying swear words.
It could be. It could be.
So I'm gonna you know what? I wish I could, but this isn't my channel. Jill is my friend, and you guys don't want to hear what I'm gonna come up with.
So Canadian Spider-Man also asks, "Is that a beer, Scotty? I shouldn't let you drink alone."
Oh, it is. It's ginger beer.
Yeah, so it's beer for ginger.
You're not my real mom.
Oh,
I do like ginger beer.
I really wasn't looking at you during the stream because I was orchestrating the slides and everything.
Yeah.
And so, wow, that's a nice glass.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Prost.
Oh, looks yummy. Ginger beer. Interesting. Okay. Well, there you are. There you have it, everybody. Let's see. Where's that?
Would that be Canadian dry ginger beer?
Oh no. It's Bilderberg.
Bilderberg.
Somehow, Tristan Mendoza's chat. YouTube just flagged Honky for review.
What? You're allowed to insult Caucasians.
No, you know what?
Yeah,
and you know what? If we want equality, we should eliminate all racial slurs. No. But
Yeah.
also
Equality, yeah, definitely.
on the flip side of that, have you ever heard anyone call it the H word?
No.
Don't say the H word.
Especially with the hard Y.
Exactly.
Canadian Spider-Man also says this protagonist would have been way better if he had just directed his energies elsewhere more productively.
You know what? I think that it was an interesting exploration of George's wants and desires, because it did sort of go more towards I don't want to have to do work, but what if I make her successful and then I get to hang out with her all the time? And then that backfired. So then he's like, what if I had money? And then it's like, yeah, well, that's kind of boring.
I just realized who Tristan was trying to say.
Oh,
This reminds me of Ursula K. Le Guin's Lathe of Heaven. I was like, who's De Quinn? But now it came back to me because, the science fiction author. Okay. That's I'm glad that finally came to my brain. I was wondering, it was bothering me for a bit. But yeah, Tony was here. I hope he's doing well and having fun with everything he's doing.
T-Bone?
Yeah, he was here. I said hi to him earlier, but I'm saying double hi just in case he's still here while we're approaching the end of the stream.
Well,
You mentioned another chat simultaneous to this. And so Tristan's singing some songs in the chat. Did the aliens pee in the reflecting pool yet?
Wow.
Why are people are so mad about that pool, that reflecting pool?
Yeah,
which reflecting pool is that?
The one in Washington DC.
Monument.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't watch news, as we discussed earlier.
Yeah.
So
Well, I don't either, but even I couldn't escape that story.
Oh,
I don't know. Well. It just seems like I've been to Washington DC. I have seen the reflecting pool. Unfortunately, the Washington Monument was being repaired at the time, and so there was scaffolding all around it. So the reflecting pool wasn't all as cool as I thought it was going to be. The Lincoln Memorial was absolutely, oh my God, stellar, magnificent. It made me feel awe. And then yeah, I really.
So someone peed in the reflecting pool.
Yeah, but the thing is that when you're there, based on the sights that you can see, it seems like a desecration. It seems like I'm such an asshole that I'm going to go pee in the holy water. And I don't think that the reflecting pool is holy,
anyone else's pool.
Yeah, you shouldn't piss in a person's pool unless it's yours.
Or even if it's the government's pool or whoever.
Well, but if it's your pool, you can pee
people's
in it.
Pool.
I don't want to curtail freedom. If you want a pool to pee in, buy yourself a pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. If it's public property, you're not free to pee in it. That's right.
Your property. Just don't.
Your freedom ends where the other person's
don't pee on the Alamo. Don't pee on.
Don't release anyway. Why?
Find a bush. At the
you know what?
of the road.
What I'm saying, I want to garner and gather everyone and say, do not release your bowels in the reflecting pool
bowels,
in Washington D.C.
I mean, it's just basic decency.
That's
find a restroom.
It's common
decency. It's like it's
I
not something that should be
fertilizing the rose garden.
You shouldn't have to put up a sign.
You know what? It would be so funny.
No crapping in the rose garden.
It would be so funny. Like so they had the UFC fight on the White House lawn. And then if somebody decided that it was like Donald Trump, don't poo on the White House lawn, I'm pretty sure Donald Trump would go out and be like,
well, yeah, he likes to do things to get a rise out of people. But I would say they could just call it the reflecting ool.
I take that back.
They should call it the reflecting ool.
I don't think that Donald Trump would poo on the White House
They
lawn.
say notice
Okay,
there's no pee in
so
it. We'd
I
like to
I
keep
have
it
no
that
comment
way.
on any of the discussion that is currently happening.
Oh.
Canadian
These are not
Spider-Man
the
says,
opinions of the channel at large. These are only
What? I didn't say
representations
anything
of
that
one
controversial.
ridiculous.
No, you didn't.
She's she's
No, I'm just.
apologizing for me.
No, I'm not. I'm apologizing for not being able to carry on this discussion.
Oh no, I
And
thought we were
so I
having
want to
fun. It's a mosh pit.
Yeah, you guys are, yeah. So Scotty's having fun. I'm coming over later, buddy, with a case of lager, says Spidey.
World domination.
Ooh.
That is actually stated by Leonard Nimoy. The fault is not in our stars, but in
ourselves.
ourselves.
He might have,
In
or
in our
did he get
stars,
that
dear
from
Bruce.
Shakespeare?
Yeah, he did get it from Shakespeare. There's also a book by John Green that is inspired by Shakespeare also. And yeah, I haven't read it though. Best way to chaos, give everyone their wish. And
Oh,
let's
dude,
see.
have you ever seen Wonder Woman 1984? I have not. But it's a movie about a guy. It's Pedro Pascal, and he gets like some wish stone or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's a movie about wishes. I've never seen it because I think wish
The
movies are
invisible
stupid.
jet in the wish stone.
Oh no, it's so anyway. I'm not going to get into it right now. I've already taken
you
up
don't
too
have
much
to.
of Jill's.
So the Mandalorian got some wishes.
Yes.
Well, and Trishan Mendoza says, watch the Santa episode where the guy has an endless bag of Christmas presents. We did. We saw that one already. That's what is it called? It's a good.
That was with Art Carney, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's a Christmas episode.
I forget what it's called, but yeah.
No, but I liked it. It was about a really drunk Santa who learns the meaning of Christmas and has a
As one would hope.
yeah, right.
Stop
And he
drinking, Santa.
Yeah, Santa learns to stop drinking. I think.
Yeah, you don't want to be like a 5-year-old crawling up on Santa's lap and you smell whiskey.
Yeah, that's what happened. And he got fired.
Like Billy Bob Thornton.
It was a mall Santa who became a real Santa. I love it. Night of the Meek. It came to me.
Oh,
Night
yes.
of the
I remember that title. Yes.
Sounds like
It's
a
a beautiful
Star Trek
episode,
title.
Tristan.
Well, Jill.
I wish it weren't so hot, says Tristan. I'm in Texas and it's hot as hell, and I want to wear that or my leather X-Men jacket.
It's hot as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore.
You know what?
Yeah.
I've been thinking, I've got like an Oxford shirt, white,
Ooh.
but it's from a workplace, but it's a really nice shirt. So it has its like the logo embroidered into the shirt.
Bowie.
And so the thing is that I want to remove the sleeves because it's a really nice shirt, and then sew on a sweater vest. I'll show you when it's done.
Well, you're a fashionista, so I do.
I am a fashionista. You know what? Yes, thank you.
I do not doubt
You're going to
your
put the
ideas.
Oxford sleeves on a sweater vest and then
You know
take
what?
the Oxford vest that you have left and
You're
put
gonna
on
find
some
out.
sweater.
You're gonna find out as soon as
Put
you're
on
gonna
some
find out
sweater
as soon as it's
sleeves.
done, yo.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it. So, and I had asked Tony if he's having fun doing his thing, and he says yes. And that's good
Super.
news. Very happy. And the Comic Relief Crusader says, still here, but I was lurking. And Scotty still looks dapper with the tie.
Well, say hello to Cathephany for me.
And also don't pee in the pools of radiance.
Yeah, don't. If you're gonna mess up with the reflecting pool in Washington, D.C., I just think you're a dick.
And
Like, why are
Tristan
you
says,
bothering with vandalizing a national monument?
Yeah, we all agreed on that earlier. Don't
Alright,
pee
sorry
in
for
public
interrupting.
spaces.
Don't pee on the Louvrean pyramid.
The Louvrean? I don't think that's a word.
The Louvre. You know, the
Yeah.
pyramid.
Don't, yeah,
No, I
don't pee
know.
Don't
on.
pee in the Thames.
The pyramid at the Louvre. You don't. It's not Louvre. It's not from another planet. It's not like
It might be.
the Venusian.
The pyramids of Mars. That was the Doctor Who.
Yes.
Okay, so now I think we have reached the conclusion of our Twilight Zone episode.
Yes, we've
What?
been
Unfortunately,
ornamenting it.
there's no preview for the new exhibit. I tried looking for it.
Really?
I couldn't find the preview text for it.
It's not on the DVD either.
It's not on the DVD. It's
No.
not in my book. It's not in the
So I have
Graham's
no
book.
idea what's happening next week, and I think we should keep that from everyone as well. We'll find out next week.
What's the
On
new exhibit?
Twilight Zone.
So if I have to guess, it's set in a museum, but I could be wrong because we don't have a preview.
Right.
The new exhibit.
Let me.
We'll find out next
see
time.
here. Sci-fi.
Oh, don't spoil it. I want to be
No, I'm
surprised.
not trying to spoil it. Maybe just an appetizer if I.
Is
could-
it gonna be? It's gonna be an hour long.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Well, all
There's
of
gonna
it.
be
No.
a hot. There's gonna be an objectifiable group of actors.
Oh, and Glowy account is here. Hello, Glowy account.
Hey, Glowy.
Who also greets my Rumba bot. Who
Hot
reminds
diggity.
me to raid. And so I've got to. So while I got to look for somebody to raid on YouTube and on Rumble. So if you guys
Oh.
could talk among yourselves,
Oh, we can
amongst yourself
certainly
for a few
do it.
minutes,
Oh, fuck.
I
Sorry about
will.
the yell.
I will get that together, and I will let you know when I'm ready to close the stream.
All right. Well, okay.
Okay.
So, and I believe this is, and dude, I don't want to usurp, but like, have you ever seen Bedazzled?
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is not as good as Bedazzled.
No, probably not. Well, I haven't seen it, so I can't even tell.
You didn't see either of them? Because
I didn't see Bedazzled. I saw this.
Yeah, but Bedazzled. Okay, there are two Bedazzleds. There's.
I only saw
Bedazzled-
one on IDB, but
Oh,
then I
there's
did
two.
spell it wrong. So
Well, it's two Z's. That's how you can tell I'm Canadian, because I say Z.
oh, in British.
And I get
language,
angry at that. I shouldn't call it Z, because no one wants to. It's like, oh, do you have any requests? And it's like, yeah, what is that song by ZZ Top?
Yeah, I just skimmed through next week's episode briefly. There's nothing really to report other than it's in black and white. Just so people
Who's in
know.
it?
I don't know. There's 60s people.
Dude,
Sorry. I
Sean
don't look at the
Connery
credits.
is a 60s person. List off some names. List off some actors.
Okay, what's it called? The new exhibit, right?
Okay, sure. I don't know.
Who is in Twilight Zone? The new exhibit, or is
Yes.
it the next? Yes. Exhibit. Well, we'll see. But this is why Rod needs to do his closing announcements, saying who's in next
okay.
week's episode.
I'm so sorry. I am still working on figuring out who to raid, but meanwhile, I want Tony to know that you don't have to insult yourself secondhand in my chat. You know,
Oh,
you're
man.
hanging out, you're doing stuff, and if you're enjoying what you're doing, you gotta enjoy it, and other people will enjoy it too. Nobody,
I mean, look at us. This
don't
is
do that.
hardly
Just don't
planned.
do that. I don't like it.
Tony, I want to play a
But I like
two-player
you.
video game with you.
Martin Balsam.
Martin
And,
Balsam. I know that guy.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, Scotty wants to play a
Not
video
in
game with
not
you.
not in
He's playing-
person. Oh, Martin
he's playing
Balsam.
with
Yeah,
video game.
totes. I know who Martin
Will
Balsam is.
Kaluva.
He was in Psycho.
and he
He
loves
was
performing.
not the Psycho though.
Maggie Maloney.
Mhm.
And William Nims. I like that name. No,
Yeah.
Mims.
Martin
M-I-M.
Balsam wasn't in
Yes.
this episode.
William
Or in the
Nims.
next episode. This is the next episode.
Yeah, the next episode.
I'm sorry, I got lost.
It's called The New Exhibit.
New Exhibit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's gonna be season
Martin
4,
Balsam.
disc 4.
As he plays Martin Lombard. Martin Lombard Senecu. Weird. Okay. Yeah, it's about a wax museum. He's a curator of a wax museum. I bet the wax figures come alive. I bet that's what's going to happen.
Oh, you know what? My favorite wax figures coming alive story is when people end up defeating them with blow dryers.
Oh no, one of the wax figures is a Jack the Ripper.
Oh no, get a blow dryer.
And that's played by David Bond. And then we
Like,
have
if you want to be really excessive, you can get like a flamethrower.
Milton Parsons as Henry Diesel.
But yeah, no, wax figures,
What?
they're so easy to get rid of.
Oh no, it's Henri Desiree Lando. Or
You know,
Landu.
okay, calm down. Reel it in. Scott, stop.
Bob Mitchell as Albert W. Hicks. I guess I've never heard of these wax figures. There's a William Burke wax.
Is there a
figure.
band called the Wax Figures? There must be.
Could be. The wax figures.
Mm-hmm.
And then the supporting cast. I don't know if I should just keep going, but there's a lot of
Yeah,
people
totally
in it.
keep going. Jill's gonna
Well,
shut
we do
this
have
down.
a Marcel Hilaire. We do have Phil Chambers.
Hmm?
We have a Leonard Brennan. We have a Ed Barth. Ed Barth
Lord Barth.
and Curtis as sailors. Oh, there's
All right.
sailors in it.
All right, now we're
Rod
straight to the
Serling
bottom of
as
the barrel.
the host, narrator.
No, we get to the bottom when we find the best part. It's like the pearl in an oyster.
Well, it's good that they didn't have Martin Balsam as the host, narrator.
You know what? I am always so happy when I see Martin Balsam. I saw him in like a Death Wish movie recently. I saw him in what's it called? Delta Force recently.
Ooh.
I did, like, I think it was about 2.5 months ago. I rewatched Psycho, and it was like Martin Balsam. Is Martin Balsam in a few good, or sorry, 12 Angry Men?
I don't know. I could look
I
it
don't
up.
think so. I could be
12
missing.
Angry.
Because Ernest
Men.
Borg, is Ernest Borgnine in it? No.
It's only listing 12 Angry Men, which I assume is the original. Damn.
Well, it's in black and white.
Yes,
very
it
sweaty.
is. Everything's
It's an
simpler.
August
Henry
movie.
Fonda.
If you've
Henry
never-
Fonda.
If you've never seen 12 Angry Men,
Martin
this is
Balsam
the
is in
perfect.
12 Angry Men.
This is the perfect time of year to watch 12 Angry Men.
He plays Juror 1.
I know. Well,
And
no, I
John
didn't know. Thank you.
Fiedler. And Jack Klugman. Oh, another Twilight Zone.
Yeah. Well, you were talking about Mr. Furley. Who's the other landlord?
Don Knotts.
No, the other landlord from Three's
Oh,
Company.
Mr. Roper.
That's him.
The Ropers.
Yeah.
They were extravagant. Eric?
Well,
No, E.G. Marshall. Well, who played Mr. Roper?
you know what? Fuck, E.G. Marshall. Jack Klugman. But E.G. Marshall.
He wasn't Mr. Roper, was he?
Yes, he was. Of course he was. No, wait. Norman Fell.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say Jack Klugman.
No, Jack Klugman was on, he was Quincy. And he was
I know
part of
that.
The Odd Couple.
Yeah, he was Quincy. Ed Begley. This would be senior, I guess.
Oh.
Played Juror 10.
Well, I'm not familiar.
Unless he's unrelated to the other Ed Begley Jr. I don't know. Joseph Sweeney. I'm just reading off 12 Angry Men in case.
No,
people are
that's fine.
interested.
That's fine. I'm still waiting. I'm just filling air, waiting
Robert
for Jill to come
Weber.
back to tell us that we're done. But it's fun to hang out with you and everyone in the chat. Thank you.
Well, it is fun. It is very fun.
Tristan, I appreciate that you said Epstein. Thank you.
Yes, talk about islands. The plane, the plane. Three's Company. Yeah, what a show. No, wait a minute.
Okay,
Of
so
course, I'm
on
on
the count of
IMDb, so yeah.
on the
Go
count of
ahead.
3, I think we should sing the opening theme song to Night Court.
I don't remember it. I know
You
it has
don't
a
have to
bit
worry
of a
about it.
bass in it. It's like
You don't have to worry about it. There are no lyrics.
It's like a Seinfeld bass or something.
Right, yeah. But you don't have to, there are no lyrics. You don't have to sing.
John Ritter, of course.
Thank
George
you. Thank you
Ritter.
guys so much for filling the air while I had
Full of
to step
feces.
away.
Suzanne
What's-
Summers. Oh yeah.
What?
Richard
Yeah.
Now
Klein.
we've gone from peeing in the pool to feces. What's going
Oh,
on?
I just mean, yeah, we were filling in, but I'm just saying the quality of it. At least
Yeah, but Jill, I
Yeah.
didn't say feces this time.
Don
yeah.
Knotts.
Well,
yeah.
now we've all said it this live stream.
And I spelled Furley correctly. Yeah, Audra Ludley played Mrs. Roper, and yes, Norman Fell
Norman Fell, yes.
was Stanley Roper.
I just wanted to read, and my glasses were smashed. Yeah,
What
I
happened?
Oh,
know.
no.
And there was time now.
Oh, no.
Not fair. But you can get consumed by what? Okay, what? I need to read before I actually bring up. the
Yeah,
chat.
you have a problem. Come on. Skip to the end and work backwards.
No, I can't do that because sometimes they if anyone can extrapolate the whole movie from that, nope, no way, not possible.
Mhm.
No, working my way backwards is always the worst choice. You'll miss so many chats that way.
No, I just mean in terms of the individual chats.
Hmm. Cruises are good for food poisoning and trouble. And on this one, Tristan, we agree. Although I've never actually been on a cruise, so is it
Boom,
worth
boom,
I can't say.
boom, ding.
Ba-da-da-dum.
Ba-dee-dee-dee.
Do-do.
Be-doo, bop, bop, bop.
Uh-oh.
Man,
Sorry, he suggested that we sing Night Court's theme song. I'm just reminding myself of it.
Okay, so Tristan says I'm going to sneak Scotty's house, even though I'm all the way in Texas, and I will let the
Thanks for
cat
playing.
eat the Twilight Zone DVD.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
All right.
And,
Well, I live
and
in Manitoba. I am on 7th Street in Winnipeg.
and Kevin Theme Park Adventure is here. Hello, I'm doing well. How are you? And Tony loves performing. That is his element. And I'm glad you're in a good mood because you were starting. I was hoping you were not upset because it sounded from that other chat that you were. And I'm glad you're in a good mood. And in actuality, now I won't worry.
Can we do one stream where you just wear green and white striped socks and then you use the microphone, but all we get to look at is your awesome shoes and then your green and white striped stockings from the knee down, and then you just talk to us like you were Nanny from Muppet Babies?
Oh, I thought that was like Pippi Longstocking or something.
No,
I wish you
was
would have
going
let
Muppet
me.
Babies.
I wish you would have let me guess that because I know that.
Yeah.
I love that show when I was little.
The answer is obviously no, because they're
No.
taking ASMR videos off of the internet. So
They are?
yeah. Oh no, they're not happy.
Yeah,
with it. They think
yeah.
it's too
Well-
sexy. The people today think that ASMR is too sexy.
Well, it depends on what it is.
Well, no, dude, I had 2 ASMR videos saved, and one was an ASMR, and it was you're checked up by Dr. Crusher, and the other one, same girl, and she was Data, and it was like, oh, Star Trek role play ASMR. I fall asleep to it, and it's all over. It's fun. It's great, but
Well,
apparently.
speaking of all being
too
over,
sexy.
this live stream is all over. So I hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday and you have fun and you do things and you're productive and you get everything done that's on your list of things to do. and you don't have to use any wishes to achieve any of it. So, good,
You've been
good,
canceled.
good to hang out with all of you. Thank you, Scotty R37. Is there anything you want to promote or
Oh yeah.
like today?
Phantasmagorium. My friends are over there. Cinemagulp, my friends are over there. And then also, I don't know what I did, but I did it because it only cost $7. And so I'm a verified person on XCOM now. So I don't know what to do with it. If you want to follow me and tell me what the fuck I should do with it, that'd be great.
Yeah, there was a sale, and Scotty took up the sale, so we'll
Yeah.
see what comes of it. What dreams may be fulfilled.
What
Yeah.
dreams
Because
might
Scotty, yeah.
So I don't know what to do
Exactly.
with that. It was $7 for 2 months. So I was like, well, that's a heck of a steal. So I just don't know what
Wait.
to do with it. I had to spare $7.
And so, Lawrence, what's going on with you? How?
Well,
What should we
tomorrow.
expect?
Well, tomorrow we are doing part 2 of the first episode, which was a 2-parter, believe it or not, of Robin of Sherwood, the classic UK TV series about
year?
Robin Hood. 1984 is when it started.
Oh, dude, I love that show.
3 seasons. Yeah, we're doing the second half of episode 1 tomorrow, and our previous last Wednesday, I'm looking at the count now. Last Wednesday we did part 1, and it was over by now 1,090 views. Pretty good, because we're usually, up to about 100, 120, but wow, people do like Robin of Sherwood.
Wow,
So
that's incredible. Yeah, you never know what's gonna hit. Be a
Yeah.
hit.
Yeah, I guess nobody's talked about it in a long time, and people are feeling it right now. It is a cool show. It is Robin Hood. Like a lot of the story is, the traditional story, but there's magic added as well as spirit world with Hearn, the hunter, and this, of course, the first episodes are about a sorcerer, an evil sorcerer,
Ooh, evil magic.
and Maid Marian is pretty. Played by a lady by the name of Judy
important.
Trott, and she really does look like medieval paintings of a pretty woman.
Awesome. That sounds really good. And
Oh yeah, and Sunday
Maid
Babylon
Marian
5 is back. We're doing
Oh,
season
right.
3 starting off.
awesome. And but the Silmarillion's not until
Monday.
next
Monday.
Monday. Okay, great.
And
it's on my
Jill will
calendar.
be joining us for that.
Yes.
And
Yes, that's
it's
why I mentioned it.
always fun because we're having a great time going through this book. It's thick reading. It's hard because you're reading a legendarium, and it's just like one thing after another, fact-wise, of, who was the leader of this faction of elves, the leader of this faction of elves, and then there are 3 or 4 names.
And I'm not going to remember any of that, but
Yeah.
overall, it
But
is
Anna
enriching
helps.
my Anna helps. It's enriching my reading of the Lord of the Rings as I review that for my channel. And so
and as the individual stories,
Mhm.
basically you can go back later and say, oh yeah, I forgot about, and then you read that individual chapter about that story, and then you remember some things.
I think that the Comic Relief Crusader believes that Scotty has a magical beer mug because wait, did Scotty have less beer before and now magically it's more full? He did.
I'm worthy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, is that chainmail on? Oh no, that's your microphone. Never mind.
We're going with that.
Like
that is now channel lore. Scotty has a magical beer mug that fills itself. And I will see you guys next time. We're gonna have this Friday. It's Battleship Month, so we're gonna talk about the final countdown.
The final countdown. Everybody has to do it all the time.
Yeah.
Well, but also, if you would like to support the channel, we are doing a members stream tomorrow. I am a member, so I feel I'm like, I'm not just a commentator on the live streams. I'm also a client. And
Mhm.
so, yeah, so if you want to support the channel and want to be part of the membership streams, you can join the channel on YouTube. You can go and set yourself up over on the Patreon. And yeah, no, we're totally here for you. And if you want to play, that'll be tomorrow at what time, Jill?
11 a.m., same time as this show and same time as my Friday show. So
Super.
yes, we have some members and we're going to talk about stuff. It's going to be fun.
And I don't want to be all George, but it's like, if you want to tell me I'm an idiot, that's your time. Pay your money. Tell me I'm stupid.
Yeah. Well, but I don't think you're stupid.
Jill gets to do it for free.
I get, yeah. Well, most of the time I do enjoy the conversations we have, contrary to that particular opinion. And we'll see you all next time. Thanks for being here. And now the Comic Crusader needs a beer. I'll see you later. Bye.
Learn all that is learnable.
So I hope you learned something today.
And the ways our differences combine to create meaning and beauty.
I enjoy hearing what you have to say. So leave me a comment.
It has always been easier to destroy than to create.
So let's continue creating conversations and ideas.
May we together become greater than the sum of both of us.
Share out the stream to bring more here. Bye for now. See you next time.
Well, now you have something new to think about. Carry on.
All right, move along. Done. Stop it. Get off of the things. Go outside. Get some food. It's like, you know, it's a time of day where you live. Go do something. Shut up, Snoopy. I don't care. You smoke too much. Let's go. Let's go adventure. Let's go explore.
See you around the galaxy.